When you're outside, you get away with anything you want. Outside edition, Sunday, November 13th. Shut my mouth wide open.
Howdy, howdy.
Is it daylight at nighttime? No, it's the pre-record. Thank you for joining us. I want to get right into it. I've been thinking a lot about something, and they live outside. Praying mantis. Praying manti.
Are you scared they're going to encroach on us out here?
I respect them, and I don't think that. Imagine if they were big.
Yeah.
We're not even going to go there yet.
Yeah,
So,
pound per pound, do you think they're the ultimate predator? What's going on here?
in my head, I'm just jumping all around here. There are some sacred creatures, and I think that platypus is one.
We're coming in hot and crispy out here, boys.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this thing out.
A praying mantis is one. Elephant is one. Turtle is one. There's a few others that I consider to be like the sacred, like say if aliens
Say
implanted on
turtle is one?
turtles.
And
one.
what are we talking about?
Sacred animals.
Oh, I
that
thought
are
we were
like
talking about
special
predators. I thought we were talking about the ultimate predator.
animals
So I
that
was like,
maybe hold a key to something. You know what I mean?
Well, the
It's like
turtle has the world on its back or whatever, right? Is that what
yeah,
you're talking about?
in that sacred or in that old.
the tortoise grows pretty old.
There's
That's
a
kinda
word
weird.
for it.
It's kind of weird.
But it's a tortoise with elephants on its back, holding up the world or something.
And in Pokemon.
When y'all are bantering later, I'll look it up to find out exactly what it is.
When you're all bantering
Oh, yeah.
about nonsense,
You turned
I'm
yours
gonna be
down
looking
too
up
far.
Native American folklore, like
It's not Native American.
I
It's
turned
like
mine down too far.
Indian or something. But praying mantis, they get in there. Have you ever they look at you, you know what I mean? Like when you look at one in the eyes, you're thinking something.
I would never look one in the eyes. I'm scared.
The worst is when they're all brown and old. And then I looked up sacred creatures before, and like it wasn't really matching what I was thinking were sacred creatures. Got cats, dogs, elephants, goats, monkeys. These seem like more like religious animals.
Elephants, definitely sacred. Elephants.
Tigers, snakes. Come on. I was thinking
Dolphin. Have we said dolphin?
That's one.
Bigger brains than we.
That's on my
Mhm.
list that I had forgot to
Mhm.
mention. They know something. If
And
you got
they-
a dolphin and a mantis together, whew, they're gonna know.
One of the
something.
only other creatures that fucks for pleasure, just like
That's
we do.
true. I did hear that. And also, dolphins they can rape.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure it's happened to a human.
I guess that's why they assume they fuck for pleasure, because rape.
There was that lady that lived in the flooded house with the dolphin.
What?
And then
Oh yeah, Doctor
been-
whoever.
yeah, and then she was a doctor and she was taking LSD with the dolphin. She
Jack
was
just lighted up a cigar, just like nonchalantly. That's amazing.
I've
He's
never
the
had a
man.
cigar before.
What a gentleman.
She was. Sorry, I don't want the stove to go out or whatever they say. But she was living in the house with the dolphin, and taking acid with the dolphin and jerking it off because they were trying to teach it how to talk.
You're kidding.
She was jerking it off. Yeah,
Yeah, because
that's
it-
when they thought it went too far,
yeah, it
and they
kept
kind
try-
of shut it down, right?
Right. The government shut it down at that point because the dolphin kept trying to fuck her, so she would just jerk it off to keep it at bay.
But
Yeah.
it was in her flooded basement?
Oh yeah, I was
And
trying to
her-
think, why did she do that? Was her twisted thing? But it was really kind of just not even her like emotions or anything. She was just trying to keep it kind of more docile, right? By
Right.
jerking it off.
But what was the problem? She couldn't leave her flooded house? Or she...
They
No,
lived
they
together.
shut it down. Some kind of organization
The
shut it down.
government
right?
was funding it.
Yeah, and they said, "You're jerking this thing off, lady. You crossed the line."
So she had a nice house with a nice pool in it. You made it sound like she's like living in post-Katrina and, okay, this dolphin's taking residence in my house. It's time for me to take care of this
That's
dolphin.
what Mike's assuming at first. I love that.
You know, the
That's
picture in my head is like a
hilarious.
third world.
Post Katrina.
She had some dolphins swimming through her house. She said, "Whatever, it's my house. I'm staying in the house. I don't care about no flood."
Can we show stuff on here? Because this is the turtle thing. You know, the
Oh
turtle
yeah,
thing.
we can pull that up.
It's like, this is apparently, we're on the world, which is on some elephants, which is on a turtle. And there was a word for it. Four mighty world elephants stand upon the carapace of the great Altuin. That is the great turtle, Altuin.
Is that not in Elden Ring? Or no, wait, what's walking around and you have to break the barnacles off its feet? Is that
like
a turtle?
It's like a giant four-legged beast that's holding a giant mausoleum.
And what? Man, I gotta play that game again. What happens when you get up in that mausoleum?
Chest.
The chest.
Good stuff.
What's in the chest? It's something very specific.
They're all
I
over
can't-
the world.
It's something to like level up one of your abilities or something.
Yep. But I played a lot of that game really quick, and then I stopped.
Yeah, I know. I got scared at one point, and I got tired of farming XP.
There's a good spot to do it, though. We're both there, are we not?
Yeah,
How's that cigar? You feeling good?
Hard to get going with this lighter. I think you need like something better.
Didn't y'all play some of those like tedious farm games on like the phone, Farmland and things like that?
I
Not on the phone.
Heyday
Heyday.
on an iPad.
That's more like
On an
That's like
iPad.
barnyard animal game, right?
Yeah, you could have crops.
You got a lot of land. I think you should just do it for real, man. If you're gonna do that all day on the phone, I think you should do it for real. You know, I think you'd like it.
I'm hoping to get a good garden going this coming season.
Hell yeah.
I grew a bunch of stuff when I lived in Texas, like broccoli.
Yeah, Jack's house is like a
Peppers.
jungle. I went over there the other day or whenever it was, and yeah, you got a lot of indoor plants.
We got
I
even
like
more
that.
now. We moved
Wow.
everything from the porch inside. It's like the living room is taken over.
Got a few great ones right there, as you can see.
What are they?
I have no idea. It's my girlfriend's kind of project. They're doing great.
Those
They're
are
behind. It's
strawberries.
behind the camera. It's flourishing.
Those are strawberries.
Oh, that was a nice fall leaf that just fell right down from the camera. That's
They're
awesome.
flourishing.
You guys know how to smoke cigars, right?
Nope.
All right, here's what I
Not
think.
at all.
Boy, for not inhaling it, really you still feel the effects.
Yeah.
You still feel the effects.
I kept it in my mouth for like a second. It was like,
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so from what I understand, it's
Like that, right? Okay. Nice cheek action.
that was kind of hot.
Danny DeVito taught me that one. Here you are, sir.
All right.
Where did Danny DeVito teach you that? Did you meet him at some sort of a convention or something?
It was at where did we used to go in Ocean City? Senor Cigars. Remember?
Is that what it's called?
See-
Something like that. So it was pretty big. Some big humidor. I don't know. They don't.
You
call
really
it
went
humidor.
there?
Yeah,
Why?
because when we were 18, first summer after high school, we were like,
It was like all you could do.
Look
You
at
know,
us.
you're 18.
we're driving to Ocean
you
City.
can
We're
go
going
to
to
the
the
bar.
Yep.
So you get a cigar.
I was
You
at
just-
some shitty place in Florida one time when I was like 18, and yeah, I went to a cigar place and bought one
Yep.
because there's nothing else to do. Yeah.
Exactly.
We would buy lottery.
Sad.
We didn't really actually do lottery that much.
I had to beg
boy.
my mom for liquor.
Yeah, I'm a lightweight when it comes to tobacco, and I'm feeling this heavy. I'm not going to be able to puff on this a lot. Wow.
Did she
Me neither.
share her liquor with you?
Yeah, she gave me like vodka made me like a bottle of vodka cranberry, basically. Like
A
this.
bottle of vodka cram?
And sent me to the pool where we met other girls from out of town. It when you go on vacation and you go out at night and you're like,
Oh,
yeah,
man, that's what it's all about. I think we had a nice epic tale that we told earlier on the pod. Don't know what episode that
Oh, yeah,
was.
yeah.
We don't want to retell it, but we had a good one.
It's on an episode, and we will clip
Very
it.
innocent, but
Yeah.
yet good one.
Yeah, mine was very innocent too. I was like 18.
It couldn't have. It would have not been innocent. But
I know, right? If we did,
I should have been
go watch the episodes.
hindsight.
way more forward with these people. Never seen them
Exactly.
again.
Exactly. I
I
had a
would-
girlfriend at the time, but
it would have been consensual. It would have been consensual.
way more forward with these people.
Consensual.
I said.
Consensual. I would ask consent.
Oh man. Okay, so what do you think about this? 93% of daters want a partner who is emotionally vulnerable.
I'm emotionally vulnerable. I cried at that Subaru commercial, man.
what a bunch of pussies, right, guys?
Yeah.
That sounds
Oh,
like
a Subaru
some-
commercial?
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh, love. That's what
Oh
makes
man,
a
the Subaru commercial where they're taking the baby home from the hospital
Oh
in
my
the
God.
Subaru,
That's
and then the
nice.
baby goes to college in that Subaru
Pure Americana. I love it. Yeah.
in a Japanese automobile. I love
Pure
it,
Ameri-
dude.
But you're not crying about the car. You're crying about the scene they're creating. That's the car they chose as a family.
Yep,
As a
and it lasted
family.
18 years.
That thing did last. It still was the bubble style, body style.
That was an investment the
I'm-
family could use for years.
I'm driving an automobile from 2006.
Ooh, yeah. I got a 2010 going on. 2006 is nice. It's holding up real good. Oh, it's an Element. They stopped making those, right?
Right.
Troy loved his Element.
It's worth money.
All right, shout out to our other friend Troy. He loved the Element.
This thing's going out, but I'm dying. My head feels
Yeah, I
funny.
can't. Yeah, my head starts spinning with tobacco.
Yeah, it was fun. That was fun. Woo.
I think
Boy.
that's the real devil's lettuce. if
I'm
you
not
ask me.
cut out to be a cigar smoking guy.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'll tell you
Honda
one
Element,
thing.
man. Great automobile.
Cash crop tobacco. Let's talk about
Cash
it.
crop.
Let's talk about it, guys.
It smells kind of farty.
My mom got these in the Dominican Republic, though. My mom brought them
Ooh.
home from the Dominican Republic. They were cheap, though. But I don't know. It tastes kind of good, right?
Don Roger cigars.
Real
I mean,
good.
handmade Dominican Republic.
Thank you
Boy.
for the treat. I mean, Jack. Shout out to Jack because he just knew that these would come in handy, and they've been in the stew for a little bit, just
Yeah.
sitting there for the right moment. And this is the right moment. We're outside. It's
Boy.
a beautiful day.
We should split this other one open and put weed in it, right?
Charlie coming through. Oh, missing the camera a little bit, but
Come on,
Charlie,
man.
there
Is that a
she
waste
is.
of weed?
For me anymore, I don't want to mix my weed with my backy.
No, no.
Oh, that's a good feeling.
All the
I've-
rappers love to do it. You know, who come into the studio. That's what I'm referencing for people.
The
who
jazz
are
musicians.
Yeah, the jazz musicians. They love to mix the both of the devil's lettuces. The devil's arugula and the devil's lettuce.
I think it makes for a stinky environment wherever you do it.
It makes my head spin. Anybody else? I like the pure,
You all
as
right?
pure as it can get. Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
But like, you know, a little bit. It's not bad, but I'm saying it's a little spinny. I'm starting to rotate a little bit.
I like arugula though. He said arugula, right?
It's
Or
devil,
who said arugula?
It's the devil's arugula.
Man, arugula is good, dude. I had that on a pizza the other day with some balsamic. Man, that was fire.
It's supposed to be really good for you, yeah, in,
Better-
in different ways. Than,
You know what else is good on-
lettuce.
On pizza like that? Artichokes.
Like an artichoke. Nice. That's good.
I like basil.
I used to go to what's
Takes
it called?
a sophisticated palate to like artichoke, Jack.
Yeah, okay.
I would say that. I would say
we
that.
went to
yeah.
Mod Pizza. It's a place where it's like kind of like Subway for pizza, where they like put your stretch your
And
dough
that's
out
in town?
No, it was
Salisbury?
We used to go there in Texas.
Okay,
but
got you.
I would always get just garlic, basil, and what did I just say? Artichokes. Sorry.
Artichokes, man.
I think the backy's got my head spinning.
But you say garlic, basil, and artichoke? That sounds like a really good combination.
Dude, it was so good.
I
But
mean,
like I
yeah.
kept it very simple. Oh yeah, and balsamic. I forgot to say that. Very simple.
What was that, just like a salad?
Pizza.
My bad. We're talking about pizza.
They did have salads there, but that place is awesome. I think Mike, if we had that here, Mike would frequent that place.
Because
heavy,
the
dude.
balsamic got me thinking salad, but they have that on the
The
pizza.
balsamic reduction, you know they do.
Okay,
Pizzas,
cool,
like
cool.
you know that pizza we get at Specific with the steak on it.
Yeah. They have that on there?
Yeah, that's the balsamic vinegar stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I didn't realize that was a balsamic reduction. That's kind of cool.
That
yeah,
shit's
you just
fire.
you just cook balsamic vinegar for a little bit and it thickens up.
Yeah, get the water out of there. Keep everything else.
You reduce it.
Specific has some kind of pizza that has like that kind of sweet vinaigrette on it too.
That's what I just said, buddy. That's the one we get, the black and blue pizza.
Crap. There used to be a place.
Man,
There used to be a place by the movies. Remember, and it closed.
Your
Pie.
your pie. Yeah, I
You missed
never,
out on the
I
Your
never
Pie
stepped
years.
foot in there. Yeah,
is it
never stepped
like
foot in there.
You could get a gluten free.
is it like what I'm talking about?
Yes, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like it? Did you go there all the time?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
And-
you would like this place a lot.
They made their own ranch. You could get, not that I ate
They
it,
made their own ranch.
but they had like the cheese that was cheese free and the crust that was crust free. You know what I mean? Gluten free.
Oh,
you could
yeah,
have
you
all
were-
that
okay.
crap. I didn't eat it, but
I
someone
know,
did.
Yeah. It's saved you a trip to Acme.
A homemade ranch is very classy. Very, very classy.
Person I was dating at the time was all that like in one. You couldn't eat anything bad.
Where does it say the nearest mod is? What does that say?
Frederick, Maryland,
Really?
Buckystown Pike.
That's cool.
Frederick's got things going on.
Which one? Where is that?
Frederick.
I don't even know, but you know they got things going on.
it's
The
very.
Baltimore suburb?
It's more. Yeah. It's around that area.
So a
I
Mod
don't
Pizza,
care.
that's a franchise
Me
that
neither.
is promising. We should bring one to Salisbury.
It would absolutely destroy. I
'Cause
bet it'll be here soon.
I've been wanting to franchise, and we're three nice dudes. We should franchise something.
I would love to franchise.
Dude, it costs so much money to get into some of these, and you don't make money for a long time,
But you do.
and you really got to put.
But yeah,
A
in
lot
this
of time
economy.
You got to show your face around there, or people start stealing from you.
You got to come in there
Yeah,
like
you're
Papa
right.
John.
We gotta hire people that we trust because we don't want to be in there. We want to hire. You know.
I will tell you my favorite kind of pizza if we're making a crazy.
We went to exploit
pizza.
local individuals.
Exactly.
It's the only way to make money.
Capitalism, baby. Someone's got to take the risk. We're gonna take that risk.
It's true. It's true.
Give me that money.
What are you throwing on a crazy pizza? Like I'm gonna put on a barbecue
Oh no!
base, like no
Red sauce.
marinara sauce, sweet barbecue sauce base, maybe a little spicy barbecue sauce base,
Wow, spicy. Get a little spicy. Yeah.
like a whatever. What do they put on a mozzarella?
Mozzie. Yep.
Some other kind
Gotta
of
go
cheese
Moz.
would be better.
By the time it's a mozzarella provolone blend.
Yeah, and
That's what it was at Papa John's, at least. I'm
There's
pretty
some
sure.
smoked Gouda
Who
in
knew?
there too.
I did not know that.
You ever had
Oh
that?
yeah! Oh yeah!
Smoked Gouda's in there.
What's the
If you can have it, it would be.
Dude, the California Pizza Kitchen, like 5 cheese or whatever, I think has Gouda on it.
It
That
does.
is fire.
It
It's
does.
so you can taste it. It's so different than all the other 5 cheese or whatever.
Their
I remember
barbecue is
liking
like
Gouda. Yeah.
a prime example of what I
Have you ever been to
like.
the actual California Pizza Kitchen?
Nah, I've never been to. a
God, that would be
restaurant.
cool to go to.
Oh, the
Listen how
one in
sheltered.
California.
Listen how sheltered we are. We want to go to a California Pizza Kitchen. Or I guess it's just me. I'm sorry. I can't speak for
Yeah.
you guys.
I want to go to one,
Yeah, there's one up in Frederick, Maryland.
and I am sheltered. Thank you very much.
But yeah, we should bring a Mod Pizza to Salisbury, or a
It would-
Raising Cane's, that would crush, right?
Me and Samantha talked about doing that.
It would crush. Oh, Samantha, she'd be a great investor. She's got to be in on it.
She we thought about doing that just because we want Raising Cane's.
Yep.
We used to eat there at least once a week, probably.
Wow.
I would get the Caniac combo.
Yeah, my girlfriend went out west and she just raves about it. She loved it. It really left an impression on her.
It's so good.
Mhm.
I would get no fries, no coleslaw, extra bread. So I got 3 pieces of bread. Up
And
in
that's
my
Texas
shit.
toast, right?
Yeah, so good.
And where that originated in North Carolina,
Something
I
like
believe.
that. Yeah.
I believe.
Nice, thick ass Texas
Toast.
ass.
Let that butter sink in there.
'Cause
Don't eat it right away. Let that butter sink in there. You
There's
know?
Bojangles. There's
Oh,
Zaxby's.
I do like a bud.
There's Raising Cane's, and Raising Cane's is above all those.
It is for sure. Well, actually, that's just what I hear. I've never been.
Church's Chicken.
But that's not just a chicken tender place.
Where do you guys recommend Zaxby's or Bojangles?
I've never had
They're-
Zaxby's.
They're
Bojangles
different. They're
is better,
different. They're
better.
very different. I'm going Bojangles too.
Zaxby's is fine though.
But it's just wings, and they're good and everything, but they can be a little weird sometimes.
I would get Zaxby's in Texas because there was one like really, really far away from my house, but I'd have to go there to deliver stuff sometimes. For the CBD place I worked for, there was like a smoke shop up near the Zaxby's, and I'd be like, I'll get Zaxby's while I'm passing by.
Wings. You guys big wing guys?
Wings are my favorite food.
Okay.
When they're done right.
You know what my favorite food is in the world? It's called I'm going to butcher it. To me, I read it as tiki tak, and it's a Korean dish. It's a Korean wing.
Is it pop?
It's a deep fried wing that is then put in a smoker. And
It's the other way around.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
Dude, that's how they do them at the Globe. I've been saying this. I've been preaching this
So
to
that's
you
like a
for
tiki
months.
tak. That's my favorite food in the world. Yeah.
The Globe in Berlin is a barbecue place. So they smoke these wings,
Mm-hmm.
and they have them already smoked. And then when you order them, they fry them bitches, so they're fucking crispy. And then they come to you.
Oh man, it's so good.
Those
So
are
it's
the
like
best wings.
a Korean style wing.
It's
like
just smoked.
Yeah. But it's like a certain thing. It's called. I don't know. It
can't
probably
find
is very similar.
He's trying to take me to TikTok.
No, it's called Chung Man Chicken. CHOONG Man Chicken. Sorry.
Is this
What
when they traditionally cut like the one part of the meat off the bone and it's like a pop?
That looks good. I can't.
Go back though. I want to make sure you're on the right thing. Chung Man Chicken. It's like in the DC area and stuff.
Chung Man Chicken and Seafood. It is in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. Cool.
Look
Is
at
it
those
in
little
the-
Crispies.
Is it in Chinatown? I was just there and I went to. We got to pull up the place I went to too. But oh yeah, those look wild.
Crispy little.
And what's the it should say something about the process. It's something about smoking and deep frying and then maybe even frying again. But it's the most crispy and smoky goddamn thing you've ever
those are-
tasted in your life.
Those are crazy breaded right there.
Yeah, it's so crispy. Oh my god.
I like naked wings most of the time. I don't like them breaded.
Oh really? Yeah, I like a good crunch and a good breading, but a good naked wing with like a good rub is good too.
Well, I want the sauce after, but they don't need to be breaded to be crispy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read the if it'll load. I'm gonna read the how they do it. It's ultra.
Oh,
crispy.
there it is on the right.
Oh yeah, tikudak, garlic soy, red hot pepper,
God,
or
it's so
curry.
good. My favorite food
They
in
got
the
a-
world right there, boys.
It says try our signature tikudak chicken, which we fry then bake in a charcoal grill for extra crisp.
Fry then bake.
Okay, okay.
So it's a little bit different. So
Yeah.
it's like a reverse process.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's your place?
Just the Globe in Berlin. I'm telling you, they're the best wings I've ever had.
I gotta check it out.
And you can go on happy hour and they're $9.
Because to me, so you're saying it's smoked and then fried?
Yeah.
I feel like you
That's
fry
how-
it and then
that's-
you smoke it to get even crispier and get it a little smoky at the end, right? I feel
No.
like if you fry it afterwards, you're going to lose a little bit of the smokiness, but I guess not. It's encapsulated in the fry.
Dude, if you smoke stuff,
It sticks
It's
around.
in there.
Yeah, you're right. It
but
sticks
that's
around.
a really polarizing thing. My dad hates smoked stuff.
Yo, Charlie, stick around here. Charlie.
Charles.
We got a
dog.
dog. She
My
ran
dog,
away.
my dog.
But some people don't like that smoky flavor on their food.
Let's
At
talk
all.
about if only he knew what she was up to at night.
Oh, okay.
You're only concerned about her because you can have an eye on her right now. Not really. Like, I know you're concerned for her, but, you know, she'd be out here at night.
Yeah,
We'd be
she's barking
trading
up a
Pokemon in
storm.
the parking lot.
The main thing I would be scared of is someone taking her.
Well, that's how I
She's
feel
friendly.
about Dahlia.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
like,
really friendly and she looks very valuable. She
And
probably
people
is
are
valuable.
fucking whack with that shit, dude.
Mhm.
someone could pull up to my house and be like, hey, Dahlia, come on in.
But that's not
Seriously.
a trafficked area.
Yeah, well, someone knows she's a friendly dog.
Oh, what? Like someone got a tip out? Hey, you guys need a tip on a friendly dog? I know there's one.
Yeah, you want to use it as bait for your dog fighting? Oh, God, the chopper's
Bait.
here.
Oh, chopper
Dude, there was
going
a guy held up in Delmar the other day on Halloween,
Damn.
and they had to call the
I heard about
SWAT
this.
on them and stuff. It was crazy.
He was in his house with a gun.
And a baby. Sad.
Damn.
Oh, man.
How'd
They
that
came
end
to the
up?
house, and it was Halloween, and there was blood all over the porch, and they're like, all right, is this Halloween
Oh
decoration?
no.
Or...
Oh no.
But yeah, they had the
Do you
helicopter
think that
out.
went into the thought process of the criminal? It's Halloween. They won't even know.
Or
you think it was just
I think they
random
were just
Halloween?
they were fighting on Halloween.
And do you think it was evil spirits? Sorry. Go on.
I don't know if it was evil spirits, but I remember we were just talking about how Delmar had like a tank and stuff, and they had it out, man. They were all swatted up out there.
Nice. So they're like, see, we need the tank. They try to justify it and use it when
They could have just walked over. You know, it was Delmar's so small, dude. They don't need to
He's
get
a
in that thing.
maniac.
They don't need to get in that thing.
We pointed it right in the front door.
Police on scene at Delmar home on October 31st.
Yeah, they were really worried it was going to affect trick or treating.
An armored police vehicle drives near the scene.
Yeah, I told you. Yes.
Holy shit, was he not lying?
Yeah, I was like going to McDonald's and I saw this. I was like, "What's going on, man?"
He ain't lying and he ain't frying and he ain't dying and he ain't frying.
I was going to get some spooky chicken nuggets.
Ooh, it's a spooky ghost. Look, there it is.
Had to give Mike his little special little angle
There
there.
goes the goddamn armored car right there.
Oh wow, you got it.
Oh man, right there's where it was.
Yep.
We all know that house.
I think it's on the other side, facing the that street right there. Yeah, dude, I pulled up right after this. Why don't you see me drive by?
Let's go see.
It's a nice looking vehicle. So that's the most armored vehicle they have.
I assume so.
It's armored as hell.
That's just an armored personnel carrier. I think
Yeah,
you
that's
would
just
call
like
that.
that's like a SWAT carrier, right? They got the SWAT boys in there and they're ready to bust out and wreak
They're-
havoc.
They
They
did
are.
bust out, and they were standing on that corner for a while.
Oh man, look at that.
And they're the regular police.
So many cops in Delmar for that tiny town. It's so crazy.
Man, when I worked physical therapy, we had a couple SWAT patients. I mean, they came in and they really just do SWAT. They train. They have to train like all day, and they just do the SWAT.
I think they might have exaggerated how much they're training. Do you?
Probably, but like, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like, what do you think? Would you like that job? Because then you're not working that much, but then when you do work, it's intense as fuck, possibly.
No.
But then maybe not even.
Mike, when you Googled SWAT, did it pull up the 2006 movie?
Yeah.
With Colin-
LL Cool J, right? That was like one of his first
Oh, that
roles.
is so funny. Is that the game? I used to love that game.
SWAT game.
Man,
That's
no,
cool.
I would never want to be on a SWAT team.
The
You gotta
SWAT,
be some kind of fucking
I'll be in the
little
back of the SWAT line. You know?
weak-minded little baby to want to do that kind of stuff.
You gotta be a weak.
there was a SWAT PC game that was way ahead of its
Oh
time.
shit, Mike. Yeah. I didn't want to bring up anything like. Yeah, my bad. Keep going.
No, that's cool. We'll wait for that one.
Nah. The SWAT PC game was way ahead of its time, is all I'm saying. You had to go like rescue the hostages and stuff. It was kind of like a. Did you ever play Rainbow Six? Like when
Yeah.
it first came out back in the day?
How old was SWAT?
Oh, in the 90s probably. Maybe 2000.
On what console you say?
PC.
Oh, okay. Man,
Yeah, really
I don't
good.
think I ever heard of that one, but that sounds pretty cool if it was on PC. I bet it was very, very intricate.
Very good.
Yeah.
I was so into PC game, but I had no idea how it worked
Mm-hmm.
when I was younger.
Oh yeah, old SWAT.
Where's the first one? What year does it say?
It's hard for me to know. First SWAT game probably came out. What was your guess? 95. 95.
Yeah.
Fifth game in the police series.
I was probably playing it in like 99 or something, though. You know, a little late.
99. What a year. What a year.
I remember playing the first and second Grand Theft Auto on PC.
Oh my
crazy.
gosh,
The top
really?
down one,
You played the first and second. So what was Vice City? What number was that?
4.
Damn. That's when that's the one that first even came on my radar. And
Well, then that's
I
when it was on the
became obsessed
news and
with
I
it.
wasn't allowed to play it anymore.
Wow. What a force that was.
So crazy. But I remember going to friends' houses and they had it, and I was like,
Mm.
fuck yeah, staying up all night. Being night sleep over with my buddy, he falls asleep. I'm up all night playing Vice City.
Yeah, I mean all night. That was an all nighter. I mean, I'm not that into video games like you guys, but when I did play video games, Vice City had such an impact on the world. I think that's got to be a top 10 video game. Would you guys agree? It's
Well,
a top
all the
10.
best games are made by them. The best game of all time is made by them, and it's Red Dead Redemption.
Ooh, wow. The cowboy one's better than Vice City.
It's crazy.
It's like
Wow.
Grand Theft Auto of the Wild West.
But like, don't you want to be in Vice City and go to the club and have a gun?
There's
like a
way
big,
more stuff
automatic gun.
in the horse
Yeah,
one.
I've
It's
never played.
crazy.
I've
Vice
never
City
played.
is like Miami, and then you got like GTA 4 was like you're in New York,
Dude, we played the fuck out of
Mhm.
that one too.
and then you got 5 you're in LA, Cali.
And GTA
yeah.
5 has been out for like what, 10 years now? And it's still like
Yeah.
just that's just what people play.
It holds up.
Oh, so 5, they've been sticking with that.
They made like $1 billion on online purchases because people want to
they,
have like
they mod and stuff, and
Well,
you see Superman.
you can
killing
have a
people.
condo, and you can
Batman.
have like a helicopter.
There's a
and
new
then,
one
like,
coming
you have
out.
to buy all that shit.
There's a new one coming out. And you're gonna be a girl or
Grand
something.
Theft.
It might be in
Wow.
Chicago,
That'd be cool.
Chicago or
Is
Boston.
that what they said?
We got a train
Boston
coming
or
through.
Chicago.
Is that cool? You think? Nice train in the background.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
train.
It's cool.
I always hear that fucker in Del Mar.
I'm on the night train.
I live right next to the train tracks in Del Mar. Come find me.
Was that Bobby Seger?
No, it's actually Guns N' Roses. I
I'm
think
Train. Get
it's about
outta here.
heroin. The song "The Night Train."
The night train, huh? Midnight Meat Train.
Ooh,
You've seen
That's
that?
I never saw that, and I saw the preview for that in theaters, and I never forgot about it. I thought, wow, that looks really interesting.
yeah, Night Train. Here it is.
Scary.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always drink with this dude, and I would sleep on his couch. And every time I would pass out on his couch, he would put on a scary movie on like on demand and turn it up as loud as it would go. And then he would go upstairs and go to bed.
Mm.
Then I would inevitably wake up to some scary shit going on the TV later.
Oh man,
What a way to fuck with me.
yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
I remember one night I woke up to like
I'm not down with
to
that.
Leprechaun 2 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a leprechaun breaking through a window, and I was like, ah!
That's creepy.
horrendous.
As bad as that is, that's really creepy.
He would also
yeah.
always lock his sliding glass door to his outside, and I'd be like, "Did you lock that, man?" And he'd be like, "I did lock it, but it is glass."
What's up with this guy? He's creepy.
He would
What
like
is
to fuck
wrong
with
with
me
you?
before I would go to sleep.
Why is he
dude.
trying to cultivate a creepy atmosphere?
I did lock it, but it is just glass.
So if they want to come in, they're coming in. They're going to see you first. So
Yeah.
good night.
That's not okay to say to a kid. You're gonna
Wasn't
sca-
a kid.
You're a grown man.
I was like 20.
Stay in the night at someone's house.
I was like 20, and I was like
Grown
drunk.
man.
Well, I was probably younger than that because I think I still
No.
live with my parents. I was
You were
probably
of
like
age. of
like
course.
18, I guess, because I live with my parents still. I moved out of my parents' house when I was 19.
I'd like to give a little shout out to Dogfish Head because this Slightly Mighty is the perfect drink for this occasion.
Yeah, so good. 4%. I'm gonna have another one. Oh wait, I'm drinking something else.
It's a nice beer. It always does me good.
I'm gonna grab more.
It's a party, it's a
Look-
party, it's a party.
The Local IPA train is nice.
Yes, it is.
It's easy to drink.
What would you prefer? Let me give you another either or. A Slightly Mighty or a Delmarva Pils.
Delmarva Pure Pills are tough. Okay, that's tough. Delmarva Pure Pills packs a little more of a punch.
This is
Right?
great, yeah.
It's like a 5%.
I think you're probably right, yeah.
Yeah, I think Delmarva Pure Pills is 5 or 6%. So it
We're
packs
doing
a
an
lot
either
more
or, Jack, and the either or is, what are you choosing? A Slightly Mighty or a Delmarva Pure Pils?
The pills taste better.
You really think I'm gonna, what?
The pills taste better. This has that little bite at the end.
This is way better than the pills.
Ooh. So Mike, he's having a hard time with that one.
I'm having a hard time digesting that.
And Jack, you think the pills probably packs more of a punch. He thinks the pills packs more of a punch.
Yeah, I think it probably is 1 more % stronger.
1%
This
more.
feels
of
like a
punch.
Seinfeld scene.
Yeah, but I
It
drink
packs more of a
this.
punch. It packs more of a punch.
More of a punch?
The other night, me and Mike hung out and watched a movie, and we polished off 10 of these bad boys.
Ooh, yeah.
What movie did we watch?
We talked about it last week.
Okay, never mind.
But you didn't say anything when I brought it up. You were just looking at the computer, I think.
I think I was having an existential crisis that time.
What were we? What's it called again? Can
What
you
did
pull it up? Barbarian.
What is it?
Barbarian, gotcha.
You can
Just-
watch it if you have HBO, or you can rent it on Prime.
Yeah, it's Justin Long.
Justin
Oh,
Long
yeah, we
is
were
in
talking about that.
One
Gotta
of the
check it out. And it's
Skarsgård.
on, you said, HBO Max.
Yeah, and the Skarsgård fella.
it. You got a 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb and 92 on Rotten Tomatoes,
What?
and an 80 on Metacritic. I'm not gonna say 79. Just give
That's
it a-
pretty good.
Bill, the guy who played It.
Yeah, and the girl in it is the girl from Black Mirror. She's in the Hang the DJ episode, which is one of the best episodes of Black Mirror that we never brought up last time we talked about Black
Ooh,
Mirror.
what happens in that one?
It's the dating simulator one where they are dating apps. They run through like the simulation over and they have to escape the simulation to prove that they're supposed to be together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember something like that.
It's
yeah.
good, dude.
Mhm. Black Mirror.
Hang the
Crazy.
DJ is a song by some British pop group, I think.
That
I'll
sounds
probably come
about.
up
That
first.
sounds cool.
Yeah, this was like a good episode.
Oh, it came on.
It's okay. These mics are fine for
Yeah, I
that.
don't think it's really picking it up.
I don't think it's really picking it up. It's that Rodecaster Pro, baby. Shout out to them too.
Barbarian's a good
filter.
watch,
Noise
though.
filter.
And these are very directional.
They
so-
are. Yeah, they really are.
What's that called?
You got omnidirectional, and then you got like just directional.
What's the one I'm thinking of? Not a shotgun microphone, but what's that called where it's I guess it's just unidirectional, I guess. Or
I think
something
they
like
do
that.
like some kind of cross pattern or whatever it's called. Stereo microphone. It might
Man,
be
that-
called.
Those Zoom mics with those are so nice.
They are.
Is Rodecaster? That's not related to Zoom at all. Oh no,
I don't
that's
think
Rode.
it
Rode.
is. I don't
Rode.
think
Never
it
mind.
is, but it might be because
It's completely
that's a
different.
great. Yeah, Zoom is the best portable mic kind of system.
They make really nice ones now.
I want this for
Hell
drumming. For my drumming, it's just a video, 4K, and a microphone.
Oh, okay.
And look at
yeah.
that price, dude. So nicely priced.
Just stick it in front of my little ring light and do a drum.
And
they
you'll
got
be amazed by
they
how
got
good
some
that
stuff
sounds.
like that that's made to take to venues and concerts, and they seem really sweet. Like if you wanted to blog or do something like that.
Look, you got the whole pack here. That's probably a little bit stuff I don't even need or want, but
You tend to buy that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, and if you got that, we could do man on the street content for the pod and just use that.
Yeah, dude. Oh, is that it?
4-track portable handy recorder.
Oh, okay.
4-track portable handy recorder.
Does it have some of those have
And
XLR
that's audio, right?
inputs.
That's just audio, or,
Yeah.
is that video?
Just Audi.
Yeah, if you get a video and an audio, I think that'd be cool.
Speaking of these cameras, I actually almost hit a deer by like feet the other night. It's on my dash cam.
You have a dash cam? That's an investment. That seems nice.
Gotta have one of these days.
the best.
Yeah.
It got me out of a situation where I was driving straight in a lane, and there was like a line of cars to the left of me, waiting to turn left, and this girl just jumped out of the lane and hit me. And then she was like, "What were you doing? You cut me off or something?" I was like, "I have a dash cam."
You
So
doing an accent there?
Huh?
Were you doing an accent there?
Yep.
nope.
I'm just
She was
kidding.
like a nice little little girl, but she had dents all over her car, and I was like, "Man, you be hitting people."
Yeah. When you got dents in your car, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
You see what you be doing with your car.
She put this dent in the front quarter panel of her car, or it might have been on the front end of the bumper, but she had the exact same one on the other side. I was like, "Is this a habit of yours or something?" I said, "I was like, I have a dash cam, so whatever." But then I never really called the place the insurance. It was just a tiny scratch on my car. I buffed it out.
I mean, I hate to do any kind of paperwork, so I get that, not calling the
I
insurance.
probably could have gotten like $500 for a piece on my car and like bought an Xbox or something.
Yeah. You just watching dash cam footage?
I was just trying to look up a car crash to have in the background, but I keep forgetting that we're not rolling it all the time, and I should just center in to my boys.
What did you do last night, Mike?
After you left, after we traded Lucky Pokemon and had really good luck trading
that was
Lucky
fun.
Pokemon on Pokemon Go, I did nothing. Didn't do nothing.
I'm really excited for the new Pokemon game to come out for Nintendo Switch.
Pokemon.
Ooh.
It's about the
Pokemon's
18th.
hot.
So what's that? What's today? The 13th?
Is it?
It is in.
Comes out the 18th?
This
Pokemon
is
does.
7th. This is 7th.
No,
right
it's the
now.
13th.
Oh, I thought you were okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
There's a little bee saying
It's
hi,
my-
hi.
My first day in showbiz, guys. Give me a break. We gotta be.
It's
y'all.
okay. He's
Relax, it's fine.
I like
But,
bees. I think he's cute.
First bee of the pod.
He's gonna get in your bang though.
But are you gonna get Pokemon? Mike?
Oh, he's in the bang.
Just don't drink that.
I'm done with the bang.
I am gonna get Pokemon.
Are we gonna? We and Mike discussed maybe since there's two come out every time. There's Scarlet and Violet coming this time.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Just gonna put it over here because it probably just wants the sweetness of the bang. Yeah.
It's not gonna hurt anybody.
The sweetness of
It's
the
gonna come
bang.
after the monk fruit too, so it's okay.
Ah, yeah.
But me and Mike were thinking about having some sort of competition to decide who gets which Pokemon game. The bee is really throwing you guys off.
I want to see if it. I want to see if it likes
I'm thinking
the
about the
old
Pokemon game.
flower.
Oh God, not my drink.
Kevin don't like bees. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's not gonna sting you. It just wants to pollinate something.
I
guys.
know.
Come
It
on.
can't be pollinating me.
Hang on.
And
We gotta put on.
it's
We gotta
under
put
the
on
table.
Yeah, if you watch the Take Your Shoes Off podcast, he would have like a sound
Yeah.
going right now.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to go crazy on this in post,
Yeah, it's
somehow, even though it's the day of, it's the 13th. But you might be able to, Jack. I believe in
I
you.
see. I see. I have to fix my freaking computer so I can
Bees on the bang.
do stuff.
Kevin's definitely getting screen grabbed about this bee.
Yeah, that's awesome.
his
The bee has chosen the bang. Now I'm good. The bee has taken the bait, and we are fine.
Have you ever known anyone at a picnic that that happens with Yellow Jackets all the time, and people just go,
Picnic, yeah.
now I'm freaking out.
It's fine. You can just swallow it. You'll be fine. What's the Tarantino song? It's not Flight of the Bumblebee like this, but it's like a guy on a trumpet or something, Mike. It's on that Tarantino playlist we were listening to last night.
Really
The
fast
dude is-
trumpeting.
Yeah, going ham. It's like called like a Green Hornet or something.
Oh, okay.
It's not-
More or less the same thing.
As
Could be
Flight
the
of the
Green-
Bumblebee.
is it the Green Hornet theme? I think that might be on the.
It's
Tarantino
in
playlist.
what do you call it? Kill Bill movie, if I'm not mistaken. But
They use Flight of the Bumblebee in Kill Bill.
He's back.
dude, you found it.
The Green Hornet theme. It's not going to play, though.
Oh, it's okay.
But yeah, how do you even know? But I swear in Kill Bill they also use
Al Hurt.
Why?
It's like the same thing as Flight of the
Oh,
Bumblebee.
that's there. I was like,
almost.
where is that?
It's a little more Spanish.
And that's in Kill Bill. Yeah, and that
Is that the Green Hornet? Or
Yes.
What's that called?
It's called Green Hornet
Nice. Cool.
by Al Hurt. And that man is going, I can't imagine how he could do that.
I can't imagine. I mean, just think about it.
Just going ham, dude.
Simulate it, Mike. Everyone has to do their
All right,
best.
all right.
I'm not
I
going to
can
do it.
do it.
I'm not
I
going to
can
do
For
it.
2 seconds. For 2 seconds, to see how far you can go.
Whoa! I heard a jingling and a nice jingle bell in the distance.
Was that brakes? That was brakes, right? That's not bad.
See?
That's good, Mike.
Okay,
I
beat
think
that.
I don't think I can do it like that.
All
But,
right.
like how?
That was incredible.
Well, here's the thing. He's going. You know what I'm saying?
I've been
To
mouth
do a
drumming for
trumpet,
so
don't
many
you have
years.
to go toot 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 toot? Wouldn't that be? You have to press your lips and kind of.
That's dude, trumpet blowing.
How is it
Dude,
possible?
That guy goes insane on that song.
Yeah, because
though.
you have to press the lips up, and it'd be like I can't do it.
You ever borrow your buddy's trumpet?
Minna is possible. Minna is that's possible.
Tana's possible too. Tana.
Tana.
But if you ever borrowed your buddy's trumpet or woodwind instrument, and you're like, how do you? You just get that feeling in your cheeks from blowing
I hate that
balloons, and you're like,
feeling.
how do you want to play this? Sucks for you.
Haven't had that one in a while, but the balloon feeling right there in the cheeks is not good.
Can either of you play piano?
I can play around.
Can you play like Hot Cross Buns or something? Can you play anything?
I
play
can't read
Brass
music, so I
Monkey.
can't really do that.
I think I can play Brass Monkey. Yeah.
But I can learn by memory, and if
I
you give me a
can't
day,
do any of that shit at all. I can't play guitar. I can't play drums. I can't play piano. I'm completely.
don't doubt yourself.
And if you just had it for a while, you would just figure something out. Be like, oh, that sounds good.
The only thing I ever found myself making good music with was the stylophone that you used to have.
Nice. I thought you were about to say recorder. Remember the old recorder?
Oh, I sucked at that too.
That was our day. They don't do that anymore, right?
Hot Cross
I don't think our parents did the recorder. I don't think just their kids. Our kids won't do the recorder either.
That's
just us.
I would argue that that's probably really good for you to play that at a young age.
Totally. Everything like that.
Well, I remember playing like just the wood blocks in music class and all that sort of stuff. And I
Anything
was
to kinda
horrible at
teach you
all
that
that
kind
stuff.
of thing. Yeah. I bet that was a good educational experience.
I was
I say
always
bravo
bad.
to the school system back then.
I was always bad at that stuff.
Foliage just fell. Fresh foliage fell.
I threw the foliage on.
I'm doing a
that
lot
one.
of alliteration today.
It's a beautiful backdrop. I mean, let me get this camera on the feed, and let me just show everybody what I've been peeking at this whole time.
That camera. Cool.
Yeah, because it's really beautiful.
It'll be kind of slightly fucky on the focus and the lighting, though.
If I take
It's
it
adjusting
slow,
nicely with the lighting.
Okay, take a look at what we've got, everybody.
Now keep going to what we're actually looking at. Oh, whoa.
I want everyone to see the colors.
Dunno. Yeah, we got. I think I was looking at the analytics, and like 85% listened to just the audio, so this might not be great.
Well, if you could just imagine, there are some yellow trees, there are some green trees, there are some orange trees, and there are some also brown trees.
This is something I missed when we lived in Texas. There were no trees there, dude.
here. Here's Mike doing the angle. Here's Jack.
Laser tag, you're it.
Oh my God, there were no trees in Texas. That's all I have to say.
There was the treaty oak. You told me it, but I think we probably
The treaty oak was amazing. They this dude poisoned it and tried to kill it.
it's a giant tree, and they tried to poison it back in the 1800s.
The leaves are falling.
That was a natural fall.
That was fresh.
All right.
Foliage fell.
Money goes to the man who
Dude,
catches
shout
one
out
in
to
his
the
mouth.
shout out to the intern for throwing in the leaves, making this look great.
His name is what? Paulie? What is it?
What was his name?
Sammy? No, I don't know.
What's your name?
We don't remember your name. Sorry.
Put it on your phone. Put it on your. He's an idiot. Put it. Forget it.
Dude, no one cares.
The green screen's good enough.
Yeah,
I'll
he
tell
did
you-
a pretty good job with the green screen background, though, the intern.
Man, now I'm just bugging about his name. Feel kind of bad.
He doesn't matter.
You're right. Who gives a shit about that guy?
Yeah, he nailed the November 17th background. It looks exactly like it's November 17th back there.
I think it's the 13th.
My bad. What was it? My bad. Bit ruined. Move on.
After this, I have to go to the damn oxygen place and take my glass-blowing tank of oxygen and
okay.
exchange it for a full one.
You have it empty in the car?
Mm-hmm.
I
Costs
bet-
like $50.
That's probably pretty dangerous when it's all said and done, right? Probably
No.
they take that really serious or no?
Yeah.
If I was getting a fuel, I'm not allowed to take it in an enclosed vehicle like I have now, but I'm buying oxygen and I can take it in my car.
Mm-hmm.
But if the oxygen were to go bad for some freak accident, the worst thing that could happen would be launched out of his car into the person.
Yeah, the
behind
pressure
him.
is more dangerous. Oxygen by itself is not flammable.
You ever seen Jumanji?
Hell yeah.
Remember when they're in the survival store and they
Oh,
rig
yeah,
up the
yeah.
freaking canoe and then they get they break the thing and blast the oxygen
Oh
tanks.
yeah, that's right. They
I
use
just
something
watched
like
that recently, but I was
So
really
good.
Tanks, tanks in movies have come in handy so many times.
Yeah, they
Jaws,
always are there to
Jaws,
blow up.
Jaws, you know what I'm saying?
In video games, they come in handy.
Jaws, the perfect one.
Yeah.
God, that was the best.
We watched that at the shop the other day.
What? Just Jaws?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and-
it's the best movie.
There happened to just be people in the lobby. Every eye on
Captivated.
every eye on the screen.
Seriously, right?
What does he say? God damn it!
And that was a real movie about a river, right?
Up in New York, yeah.
I mean, the movie was in the ocean, but it was based off a story that was actually a river.
Yeah, it went up and killed some kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mhm.
that's true. It happened.
But yeah, Jaws is so captivating.
Well, you know they-
Love how it's shot. It just looks really cool. It's like, what year was that? 70s?
I think it is 77, or because Star Wars is 77.
And isn't it amazing? how-
Alien 79.
that was kind of in the golden era where it was
Like
in the 70s, but that look is
75.
it's never going to go out of style. It looks nice.
Great
Wouldn't
film.
you agree?
Yeah,
It
they
looks
really
nice.
On
they-
film.
This is the first time they did that one shot where he's sitting on the beach and the
Mhm.
kid screams and the camera moves towards him, but the focus racks away, you know?
Mhm,
It
yeah.
looks like the background moves.
And you see, you
That's
see
like
it
a-
come up.
yeah,
you
that was like really popularized by that movie. A
'Cause,
lot
like-
of stuff you
'cause-
just gotta appreciate.
Because we got 4K and it's going to get better and better and better and better. And there was like black and white and stuff, and that is really unengaging because it looks so bad. But like 75 and on, it looks nice.
It's because it's shot on film.
Yeah.
There was
film
an
is
era
nice.
where they were shooting stuff on video and they cannot translate that shit to higher
Yeah.
resolutions.
Mm.
But film, they
You-
can scan it again and it looks great.
and like
They
The
have
Shining,
stuff.
stuff like that. It just looks nice. All that Stanley Kubrick
I
from back in the
watched-
day.
The Shining recently, and it seemed to go too quick.
Wow.
It
and
does.
how long is
Once
that
they
movie?
get there, it goes. Start.
Yeah, he just was looking out the window, freaking out immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Well,
like,
he
"Well,
already was fucked
Gotcha.
up. You heard the book.
If you like that movie, Google all the theories on it because you will like it 10 times more. You'll
there's
be
a whole
like- you'll be
documentary
like-
about it.
And but there's so many theories, and yeah, they're just great. Just Google them. I don't want
About
to
the
butcher
Native
'em.
Americans and
Or just the fact that he is crazy and he's envisioning everything. Or no, she is.
She's crazy.
And
It's
she's
on her head.
envisioning everything. It's all in her head.
There's
There's
a hot take for
there-
sure.
There's a lot of continuation errors in that movie, and Stanley Kubrick is a god behind the camera. Like, why he wouldn't do that unless he was trying to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
he is fucking.
I read
crazy.
about I read. I don't remember, but I remember reading about all those weird things. I was like, oh well, good point. Good point.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
book is
exactly.
way-
There's a
way
lot of good
crazier.
points on the what they call it, the Wendy theory. That's her name, right? And she's a crazy looking broad.
She's
She stopped
Popeye's
doing
bitch.
movies after that too because she got traumatized so bad.
Well, Stanley was an asshole to her.
Yeah.
Well, she was also really hard to work with.
he wouldn't let her
It was on the
sleep.
documentary,
I don't know what he was doing to her, but the story is that he wouldn't let her sleep.
making her look manic on film, probably.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I watched this thing about Eyes Wide Shut about that. Like, apparently, Kidman and Cruise were like sleep deprived and stuff on that. And
Oh,
that's why
wow.
they're all like.
That's one I don't know as well.
Not as good. Not great. Just watched it very recently too.
Gotcha. Gotta check that one out.
It's a good Christmas time movie.
What
Watch it.
do y'all think about 2001?
Well, hold on before
My
we
bad, my
finish. No, you're good. Eyes Wide Shut. Stanley Kubrick died before it was done.
That was
Oh, Eyes Wide Shut. Gotcha.
No, no,
so
no.
That's a
Yes.
handicap. That's
Yeah.
a handicap. For
100%.
Sure.
I thought we said, wow, my brain.
It wasn't scored, and it wasn't finished being edited before he died.
Because
So
that was like 2004 or something.
a lot of people
like that,
say
right?
it's not truly his vision.
The score is Christmassy, to say the least.
I guess it kind of is.
It's like
But I
Home
don't like
Alone-y.
that movie. I hate it when they get too over the top with the like. He's standing in the red light in the background, and she's in the blue light in the foreground, and it
Ooh.
symbolizes that
You
they're
gotta know the symbolism, man.
and that they're in two different places in their heads.
Yeah.
He's like the blue.
I don't like
Pokemon.
that.
I mean, it might be true, though. I don't know if it is. You don't know the
No, I think it is, but it was really over the top straightforward.
Mhm.
In that movie, it's really over the top straightforward with the lighting like I'm talking about. He's literally in the hallway in like the red, and she's in the room in the blue.
Yeah, yeah.
She starts laughing, and he comes in.
Yes, it's like
Right near the
warm.
end. Right near the end.
He didn't use any real cinema lighting. He used all like lamps and lights that were on. Like I don't
Some
know
of the
how
bitches are blue.
Mm.
And then when he's in when the Christmas lights are glowing, it's just I don't know what it is. It's not a feel good movie, but something about like when he's walking in the city, I like.
And when he's going over the main bridge out of New York, this is nice looking.
There's something to movies to me that I'll just put on. Like, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but Sweeney Todd is a movie that I like to watch.
I've never seen it.
Just based
Seen
off
pieces.
of how it depicts London. Old London. It's all cobblestone streets. It's all like, well, it's fucking. What's his name?
Well,
It's,
London Town.
What's his name?
what's
yeah.
his name?
It's
Johnny
He,
Depp?
he does movies,
Nah.
and he puts his wife in them and makes Johnny Depp fuck her.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
The guy who makes all
Tim
the movies.
Burton?
Tim
Yeah,
Burton.
So it's a Tim Burton movie. So she,
Wow.
I mean,
he's just got a good.
It really looks cool.
Is
It
his
really
wife the
looks
girl
cool.
from Fight Club?
Yeah,
At one point, right?
I think they aren't together anymore.
She's cool as shit.
Yeah.
dude.
Say what you want about Tim Burton. A lot of people like him too much, but it's only because that man's style is that good. Like some people just get obsessed with him because, like,
That's fine.
actually, can you Google his first drawings? Tim Burton's like early drawings. Like you look at him and it's like, yep, that's it. That's him. He's the only guy in the world who makes a style like that.
He's not married to Helena anymore.
Nah, that was the perfect little.
What was his first movie that he did?
Was it Nightmare? It had to be something before that, but I think it might have been the major one was Nightmare Before Christmas.
He's not involved in Beetlejuice, is he?
Yeah, right? Is that him?
He was.
So is that his first one?
The Island of Dr. Agor was his first movie.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's probably something we never heard of. Yeah, like
The internet is dumb, bro.
Am I crazy? He didn't do Beetlejuice, did he?
It feels
He's
like
involved
he
in
definitely could've-
Beetlejuice.
He
I don't
did.
think
He
he
did one
did
of the
that.
Batman.
I think you should go with your gut then, because I don't see it on his
The
sideline.
Batman is awesome. That
He
was
did Batman and Robin. He did Batman and Robin.
No, he
right?
did Batman. It's just called Batman. That's the one I was
Oh.
raised on.
I gotta say
That
something.
Batman.
So yes, this is just for some reason the internet's dumb. This was his first thing. The
Yeah,
Isle of
I bet-
Dr. Agor.
I bet he did some stuff before he really got big. Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't do Beetlejuice, and that really feels like he should, I think. But maybe he did. Maybe I'm an idiot.
His
That's
first-
before his time.
His first full-length feature film was Pee-wee's Big Adventure in 1985.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
That's sick.
Tim Burton. Tim
He
Burton
did?
directed Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Tim Burton directed Beetlejuice.
Tim B. There it is right there. I'm sorry.
So is
I
that the
could've
first one?
just- No, the first one was
Is
what
the
I-
Agor?
Yeah.
And then this is second?
No, the first full feature-length movie was whatever I just said was the goddamn,
Pee-wee?
yeah, adventure.
And they
What?
did Beetlejuice
Wow.
in
Holy
80
crap.
what?
85 was Pee-wee, and 88 was Beetlejuice, and 89 was Batman, and 90 was Scissorhands to put things in
Damn.
perspective.
I mean,
and he
he's
also
got
did
some bangers. Wow.
our personal favorite, Cabin Boy.
Oh my god. You can't be screaming Cabin Boy out here.
He
Don't
did
know.
He did Cabin Boy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Everything comes full
Wow.
circle.
And that was after all the other good ones. He did that piece of shit. A lot of people hate that movie. Some people like it, but I saw the trailer for it recently, and it was crazy.
So Beetlejuice was his takeoff claim to fame.
coup
de
We
grace.
got to get him making more weird shit like
But I
this.
mean, Pee Wee, that was big. I'm sure.
I'm glad that he made Beetlejuice. You know what I mean? Like that seems so right.
Supposedly that's getting remade.
I bet.
Word through the grapevine.
Is Kevin Costner gonna be in it again?
Let's find out real quick what the internet has
That's
to
who plays
say.
Beetlejuice, right? I feel
Yeah.
crazy.
Right? Wait. No, yeah. Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know shit about nothing.
It's someone. What's his name?
I'm so
is it
bad with
Costner?
actors and actresses. I don't know anybody's name of anything, dude.
Here we go, dude. Officially confirmed. Brad Pitt's involvement.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
He's the man.
That and him and Kevin Costner. You can tell me they're the same guy.
Exactly.
I don't care.
I couldn't say no to that. I couldn't say no to that.
Original cast returning and Brad Pitt's involvement. So Keaton's coming back.
You say Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Okay, I like Brad Pitt.
Yeah, me too.
Michael Keaton's in Spider-Man, and he's awesome.
I love him.
He's the bird guy.
Oh yeah, he's great.
He's so good in Spider-Man.
Bird person.
I love Michael
Bird
Keaton.
person.
I love Michael Keaton in The Other Guys.
Not seen that.
Wait, he's the
Oh.
chief.
Hey, shake your dicks. This pissing contest is over. And
What's
they're like
the other
whispering
guys?
at the funeral.
What's the other guys?
It's Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
are
okay.
buddy cops.
Never mind. I've seen that. Yeah,
You know, and he's the police chief.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Do me a favor, Mike. Look up what is it? Tim Burton early artwork, and just look at this guy. Like it's great what he did. It's no wonder that he got so popular.
He was drawing big old dicks in an early age. You know?
You know what I mean? Like that's just like him.
Look at that. He's just a creepy guy drawing Hot Topic stuff.
Yeah, like, and there's Edward, probably the first like rendition of Edward Scissorhands. I
It
guess.
reminds me of like the Rusty Spoons guy on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Not even
that's-
YouTube, on
Whatever it
in
was.
E-Mom's world.
Mm-hmm.
Looking down at room.
That reminds me of Zelda for some reason. That one's creepy temple.
I remember Nightmare Before Christmas was one of my first time like favorite movies. I used to say that was my favorite movie at one point when I was really young, really young.
That one never hit with me. Is that a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
Yeah, right. When did it come out?
Which one?
When do you think it came out?
I
Probably
want you
Halloween.
to answer.
Halloween.
It's a Halloween movie?
Halloween. Right? Definitely.
Oh,
definitely.
you want my answer on the subject? I will tell you what. It's a Christmas movie
Oh.
Oh.
What the fuck, man?
because it's
Flipping
Christmas
this table
time.
over.
You're going to betray your friend over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip this table.
I think we've already flipped.
We've already
the
betrayed
We've
each
already
other.
figuratively flipped the table. The table's been flipped.
Ooh, the tables have not turned yet, though, my friend. And when they do,
Holy shit, this is getting weird. I don't like to be in the middle of this.
I wish I could just leave the studio out here, and I wish the weather would never change because this is amazing, isn't it?
I'm
This
having a
is
great
what
time.
heaven feels like.
God, and
This
I got a studio session at 3, and I wish we could just do an extra long pod, but it's gonna be pretty much a regular pod, I think.
Wishes can't always be realizations in life.
Just come on back later at around 6, and we'll see if it's still nice. We'll do another one. We'll log
Around
another.
6? Around
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
Yeah,
Around 16?
around
Man.
16.
Got a big week. Oh God. Actually, no. That would the timeline would be messed up if I were to talk about this week.
Just
No,
go
it's
for
not.
it.
Yeah, it would be.
It's the 13th. but
What's
just
the
go
big
for it.
week?
This week coming up before the 13th.
What happened
going on?
yesterday?
Wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get a Reservoir Dog style tie, a skinny one,
Ugh.
and then I gotta get ready to leave.
I'm going to the same wedding.
I want to get a jacket. Yeah.
I'm just wearing a fucking long sleeve shirt with some buttons.
There
I
you
don't
go.
wear ties. Ever again.
Yeah, I don't want to do a tie, but I want to do a jacket and a button up. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Especially fall wedding. Yeah.
Fall wedding.
Jacket.
If it's like today, no jackets will be
Are
needed.
Are you DJing the
Sport
wedding?
coat.
I'm
Yeah.
wearing full-
Mhm.
I'm
I
wearing-
think so. I think that's what we're doing. Yep.
Are they both DJing the wedding?
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me.
Should be a good time. Should be a
That's
good
gonna
time.
Sick, dude. I'm gonna be
Should
up
be a good
there.
time. What
I
kind
gotta
of
wear.
music this-
I'm
what
wearing a
kind of
hoodie
music this
then,
fool like.
so I can stand next to you with a
I
hoodie
gotta
on.
tell you something.
Like I'm the
Yeah.
I'm part of the fucking posse.
Yeah,
you
do
should.
it.
Just
You
do
gotta
that.
stand next to the DJs with a hoodie on
There you
and
go.
a cup in your hand, and people are like, "Who's that guy?" Don't ask.
Let's do content for the pod. We'll all be there.
Oh my
Someone
God,
bring
yes.
a good phone camera. And
We
just
should
keep it rolling.
Yeah. We should just take a bunch of edibles or something and see if we
I
can handle
have
ourselves.
a head. What is it called? A head harness for a GoPro.
I have a GoPro.
Just FYI.
I have like the second GoPro ever made though, so it is so outdated. It's
I
crazy.
got a Hero 8.
You know how many people are going to be at this
I have a
wedding?
Hero 2, dude. Isn't that funny?
Wow.
It's
You
like
know
a
how many?
relic at this point.
What you say, Mikey?
I heard
Lots of people.
150.
You heard right.
What?
Big wedding, people.
It's a big wedding.
Yeah. My sister's wedding had like 40 people.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be like hundo.
We gotta bring.
50. 150.
I'm bringing my own beer.
150? You said 150? Wow, that is a big wedding.
It's a
Who
big
are these
wedding.
people?
Now, I
Nice.
bet you. Now, there's always people that don't show up.
They're real. You can't RSVP to a wedding and not show up. That is one of the rudest things you could ever do in
Well-
your entire life.
If they invited 150, maybe only 130 RSVP.
I could see 10 pieces of shit being in the
Well,
mix.
no one would say there's 150 people coming to my wedding when that's somebody I invited, but only 130 RSVP'd. They would say 130 people are coming to my wedding.
There's going to be people that didn't RSVP that show up, and they're like, "What the fuck? We don't have a table."
Then why are you saying there's 100? What?
I
if
just know
if
how
you
weddings
don't
go.
RSVP and show up to a wedding, you are the biggest piece of trash in the world.
No disputing
And
that.
if you RSVP to a wedding and then you don't show up, you're just as bad.
Yeah, yeah. Just
but
as
it
bad.
happens. Happens at my
Dude.
sister's wedding.
Who?
Someone,
them out of your life.
It
Yeah.
happened though. They were like, "Wow, we never got." I remember being like, "They were like, yeah, I mean, we never got their RSVP, and now they're here." Oh, and he
Well,
brought
they
them.
don't get chicken or fish.
Well, they got.
They sit down with nothing.
They got last
Yeah.
place, but they
Because
got
that's what it's
chicken.
all about.
The fucking bar, when you get them to come, you tell them how many people are going to be there.
Give them $100 and take one beer.
The
And-
food, you order that shit beforehand.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just crazy.
You can't
talk.
show up like that. It's not right, people.
Who would do that?
No, it's not how we do it.
He had Oakley sunglasses on. That's all. I know.
Okay, there we go.
He
That's
wore
who
them
would do
behind his
that.
head.
Oh boy.
He ended. We talked about him at one time when I was smoking everyone up. He was ended up in my car.
Okay, he had a tank top on that said, "I flexed and the sleeves fell off."
Oh man, trash.
Trash.
You said it was a shirt that said that? What did you say?
I was just saying the guy was wearing a tank top that said, "I flexed and the sleeves fell off."
God.
Fell right off.
Oh, God.
I was just trying to think of something trashy.
That is some.
Kev, can we peek?
That's
Okay, I
what
was gonna say,
looking
can we
for.
peek behind the curtain and see what you're doing over there?
Yeah, well, I need a sample board. I got to see whatever Red Band has for Kill Tony. Because he is so quick on the
An
samples.
iPad.
But he must have, like, he must be really quick, have a whole lot of buttons on it.
He is not quick with the samples at all, dude.
But he's pretty quick. Relatively.
He has the same thing you do. He can only have like 8 queued up, ready to go,
Mm-hmm.
and then he has. But he always has just his Raining Men.
He will
He
get
has
it.
his go-tos
If
ready.
they talk about it, he will get it, though. He will go and get it. And I wonder what he's got going on there. Yeah. But, yeah.
You need this.
What's the thing Carnage uses, where he has his DJ set up, and then he has that cool ass sample thing right
Oh,
in the
man.
center.
That center
It is
thing.
awesome.
And it's a lot of effects, right? A lot of knobs, mainly. That thing is awesome. I want it so bad. I forget what it's called. But I would know
I actually
it when
asked
saw
Troy
it.
about it one time. I sent him a post on Instagram
Yeah.
with Carnage using it, obviously using it. I was like, "What's that thing?"
It's
he always
also a
has?
drum machine. It's
But
also a
he's one of the
drum
guys. It's noticeable that he always has that.
machine.
Or excuse me, Gordo. I should have said.
His
And watch it. It's not even on this fucking.
He don't
setup.
even
It's
have
not on this setup that I'm looking at. I feel like a fucking asshole.
Almost
That's so
everybody,
funny.
almost everyone, almost all the big guys use it now.
Oh, they do. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess I noticed it on his Instagram.
Look, did you see this DJ Carnage's secret weapon, the fattener? And
Yeah,
his-
this is him. This is a meme about him.
his
yeah.
module thing.
Yeah.
fat
And look,
man.
he's lost like 150
Oh,
pounds since then. too.
Mike, look up RMX 1000.
That's it.
Yep.
Troy told me about it.
Mhm.
This thing is cool as shit.
I want it real bad. It's about $1,000.
What?
Yep, seriously.
RMX $1,000.
Mhm. Yeah. And it's also a drum machine. I saw a video of Carl Cox.
He's got the power supply up.
Oh wow, the video of Carl Cox explaining it is amazing. He just
Yeah,
made
that's it. That's
beat.
it.
Ooh, this thing? Or
No,
this
the
thing?
top left, right?
That's it. Yep, that looks like
Yeah,
it.
Carnage is always using that thing. Excuse me,
Stand
Gordo.
alone remix effects.
Cool, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I would have no idea how to use it. But I think stuff like that's awesome.
Yeah, you got to like loop the board into it, and that can be
Mhm.
really confusing. And then like it's like extra effects, and then it's also a drum machine, so you can actually make like a just with that, and just like add like claps or snares.
I think that's what he does a lot
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
because he's just making house music now, and that's like
Everyone is on the house.
That's what house
It's-
music
Tech
is.
house is all the way. It's amazing how dance music always moves as one, and it's seamless. It's never like, where are we at? Where are we at? It's like, no, we're right here at Tech House, baby. We're all here.
Yeah, that's
You
we
know?
were at dubstep a few years ago, and now here we
Yeah.
are.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
It really is amazing. And like right now, like when dance music was big, when we were getting into it, it was super ambitious. It was like, how weird, how crazy, how over the top can we get this drop? And now it's super in the pocket, super kind of laid back, like
You get vocalists to come in.
just like a little bass line.
We had crazy heavy bass stuff that always had really high pitched female vocalists on it because they contrasted
Yeah.
so well.
Yeah.
I always thought.
You think of like a Knife Party
Adventure
or a
Club.
Skrillex drop compared to like a John Summit drop or something. You know what I mean? It's like
Or a Fisher drop or something plain.
exactly Fisher. That's actually what I was doing. I was doing
But when you're on that amount of drugs, anything will suffice.
No, it's great. I like it.
Dude,
I'm
but
not hating.
When I went to Echo Stage the other day to see FKJ, like that is a super unique concert.
Is it?
He's looping stuff up there. Like he just starts playing the bass with like. gets
So
the
he's
bass
one
line
of
going.
those super talented fucks.
He
who
plays
goes
the
up there
bass,
and
lays
really
the bass
does something.
down, plays the sax, puts the sax down, then has like this crazy loop going, and it's awesome.
Man, what's that one? I can't think of his name, but he plays the guitar, and he used to be one of our favorite guys, but he kind of turned into one of the guitar looper guys. Bitbird is one of his aliases.
What?
Buckethead.
Nah. Buckethead's cool.
Who are you
Who's
talking?
cooler, Buckethead or Slash?
Bucket. Buckethead's way cooler.
He
He's
is
shrouded
cool.
in mystery.
Yeah, he's got that mask.
He had some super interesting sounds coming from his guitar. Or did he play bass guitar, Buckethead?
He might have been bass. Who knows?
But he had some super interesting sounds coming from the guitar that I'd never heard before.
Did he have a KFC bucket on his head, or was that
Yeah.
like a
I think
bit?
it's insinuated to be
Is
that,
that a
but you
joke?
could not put KFC on it because
Okay.
that's a product placement thing.
Mhm.
But who are you talking about with the guitar?
Damn. Man, I can't believe I can't think of his name.
Mike would probably know, though, right?
He wears a hat all the time.
Tom Morello?
He looks literally like Troy when he wears a hat.
Tom Morello?
He doesn't have glasses though. No. We're talking about a just a DJ guy.
Oh, a DJ.
Just a DJ.
Son Hollow.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, nailed it.
Yeah, I
I've
saw
never
him
known
on
that.
that tour. Oh, he is wearing a KFC bucket. I feel like an idiot.
Oh wow,
But I saw him on that tour where he was playing those power chords on stage with the guitar.
that's a good gimmick, man.
Son Hollow.
And who did Buckethead play for?
Michael
He-
Jackson.
What?
Yeah, Ozzy, Jimmy.
Wait, he
I'm
was
just
like
kidding.
he was
I'm
like
just-
an assassin. Or
No.
no, wait, a mercenary. I
He
should
didn't
say.
play for nobody.
Yeah, he just
He was
played
a
for
mercenary. He
himself.
played for a couple people. Man, remember Velvet Revolver? What a band! Did you like them?
No.
Oh man, Guns N' Roses and some other band.
I was big into like AFI when they were
nice.
popular. Like I was starting my emo phase. Just it was budding, dude,
Mhm.
budding.
I think we should dress up as My Chemical Romance for the next pod.
So do I have to wear a
It's all
skirt
black.
or
Oh
something?
no, for the wedding.
What do I got to wear? A kilt like an Irishman?
I thought they wore all black and red ties.
Dude, My Chemical Romance is one of those bands you look back on and you're like, they were not that great. They have like a couple songs I like. I like
The ones that they're good are good, but it's like yeah.
The Ghost of You is like the only one I like, and they don't even play that one live.
Never coming home. Never
Yeah, that
coming
one's
home.
sick. Yeah.
And I feel like there's one that does good in the club when you
Whoa,
got the right
really?
kids, but I can't think of what it is.
Nah, it's
It's gotta be I'm Not Okay.
Yeah.
right?
Yep, there we go. First bar.
Yeah, dude. Did
Charlie,
you,
come here.
Did you ever listen to music on Yahoo Music back in the day? Have we talked about this?
Yahoo Video Music.
Oh
music
my god,
videos.
that really curated a lot of my music taste. I started liking like the Postal Service
Oh
and
yeah.
Death Cab through there because they're both have what's his name? The guy, Ben.
Whatever
Gilbert
his
or something.
fucking name is. His
But
sad
he-
ass.
They popped up on there. I started liking like Bright Eyes. I got really into emo shit on Yahoo Music.
You know what does still do good? I Write Sins Not Tragedies. That still hits in the club if you got the right kids.
That band is popular.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a man now.
They had never played a live show before when they got signed by Fall Out Boy or something like that. That's always the story they say. What's the name of that band?
What band?
Panic at the Disco, but it's just Brendan Urie now.
Cool.
He ain't got no band. He's just like a soloist.
Brendan Urie gets the cool pass because he wrote a song for YMH.
He did. Yeah, he did.
That's great.
About-
I've always thought about doing that. Yeah, because like they would
They
take
play it.
everything.
They play
Yeah.
it.
Why not?
100%.
It's like why
Michael
not?
Patrick. What is it?
He wrote about Robert Paul Champagne.
Robert.
It's for
Paulson.
Robert Paul Champagne.
What do you think would be the ultimate sample to use? Because you guys watch YMH more. What's the ultimate little voice sample that's a little hot right now in the YMH universe?
I mean,
Who's he really like
You could
right
just
now?
do
What
Hey
weird
Hit-
ass
Hey-
character?
Hey Hitler, the girl that says Hey Hitler, I like her.
Hey, I could just chop that up a little bit. Hey Hitler girl.
Yeah.
YMH. Hey Hitler girl.
Hey, Hitler.
There's so many good ones. The
Mhm.
Tit Cup guy really resonates with me.
Because I haven't watched in a while, but when I was watching, it was like something about I don't even know, but some old guy talking about sexual shit, which is probably
it's
like
the
a
old-
lot of them. That's what she does all the time.
That's awesome.
Yep.
There's probably a fox or something back there.
Yeah, it's probably something that she's not even letting get close. It's what's the UFC guy? Chael Sonnen. Can't let you get close. That's Charlie.
I forgot about
I
that.
can't let you get close. One of my favorite memes of all time.
She's awesome. She's doing the thing.
I like how that.
You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like how that Sean, the guy that makes his hair all different colors.
Sean O'Malley.
He is heavy into this dab product. Dr.
he
Dabber.
is a dabber. Yeah.
He has a
Got a good
Dr.
sponsor, right?
Dabber collaboration where you can buy the Sean O'Malley.
It's beautiful. It's the best one they got.
Yeah, it's cool.
my favorite colors.
And the way he promotes it is like he's in full like UFC training gear and he's ripping the Dr. Dabber and then hands it off to somebody who goes runs
And
away
then
from him and then
starts,
starts
like,
hitting the
kicking.
bag and shit.
He doesn't even like fall down and like make an ass of himself. Like he's funny. He's funny
I've not
about
seen
it.
that one, but I've just seen him like just rip it and just start training.
Yeah, I've
Just-
seen him do some funny shit, man.
He should. No, he shouldn't. That would make weed culture go back a step. If you start pretending that it's making you like actually do bad.
Well, I might be conflating two videos, but he's funny. But I think you're right. I think he just kicks ass and just shows how talented he is.
Something funny to note is I think he's one of the first MMA fighters I followed on social media.
Wow.
And Like he's not the best. He's
He had-
not somebody I watch the most, but he has
He had
probably
a
has one of the
recent
most followers.
decision win in the last UFC. He had a nice
I thought
decision win.
that was when
Too
he was
many
tested.
decisions. He needs to be beaten ass.
He has
walks off-
knockouts. He has
walks
knockouts.
off a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
he
But
does
they
have
give
knockouts.
him people to knock out.
He has one of the best highlight reels in the business. Wouldn't you say?
But it's arguable that they give him them people to knock out
Yeah, exactly. Very, very.
because he hadn't been tested until last week.
Now he has to.
or last month.
He has started to get tested now. Finally, right?
But it went to a decision.
Exactly.
He didn't walk off on that one.
Exactly.
Tested for what?
No, like,
Weed?
no.
Because the UFC, you got to
That's the
think.
term they say in the UFC. If you've been given a bunch of gimme fights,
Oh.
like you need to fight somebody for real and see
Like
if you
Jake
can
Paul
handle it.
hasn't been
If
tested
you've
yet.
if you've knocked
But he
out
has.
4 of your last 5, they're going to give you a good guy. See if you can really get out there and compete.
Or they might not because you got the most Instagram followers. Like I said, I followed him first for some reason. I don't know. He's cool.
But then you
Dana
got guys
White
like
makes money.
Derrick
Makes money.
Henry did the same thing, and he became the most knockouts in heavyweight history. Like that guy is the truth.
Is that true? That's crazy.
Derrick-
Most knockouts in heavyweight history. Derrick Henry.
In the UFC?
Yeah. Crazy,
I
right?
didn't know that. We gotta just let what's his name, Francis Ngannou, hang out for a while.
Wait, am I saying Derrick Henry? And he's a football player, right? So what's his name? Who am I saying?
I don't know who you're talking
who
about.
you're
Derek
saying.
Lewis?
Derek Lewis.
That makes way more sense.
Yep.
He is so
Mhm.
scary.
Derek
The
Lewis.
Black Beast, right?
The Black Beast.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. He will take it on the chin for 2 rounds and then just take a step back and then uppercut you and then it's over.
Remember that shit?
Who
he
was
did
that
that
against?
to Tua, right? Did he do that to Tua?
You know, the big guy with the beard. I'm so bad with names on all this stuff. It sucks.
Yeah,
I wish I
yeah.
could fucking remember. But his celebration is so amazing where he gets down on the ground and
Walrus got
Walrus.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, right? He's
he
like a
scares
walrus
me
man.
when he does it, dude.
He tusks down there.
I wish I could remember the name of that guy he knocked out. And he was really getting pieced up the whole fucking time. Here, pull up his history. Slow down a little bit.
And the UFC really is the greatest thing.
Blades, Curtis Blades.
Oh, you're
He was
right.
getting
It
pieced
was
up
Blades.
for what round
Yeah,
was that?
he
say?
got dropped a couple times
Which
by
one?
Blades.
Did he really?
Oh, yeah.
But he
To
was
his knee.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But the UFC really is the greatest thing that's ever happened to martial arts because before the UFC, and this is legitimate, people stuck to their style and they all swore they were the best and they made up these weird ass stories like these taekwondo shops would talk to each other and be like, we're the best, we're the best, we're the best. But like, nah, it's MMA. And, you know, you can practice like your little 1-2 as much as you want. But how many times have you seen just a wild swinging overhand that goes like this? And that is the one that ends the fight. You know what I mean?
Haymaker.
Like the UFC and all the MMA leagues, they show you exactly what's up.
people
you know?
win from their back. They'll be
Yeah.
like,
And
they'll-
it's all about submissions too. You're right.
well, I
Yeah.
mean, they'll strike people from their back and win.
like Tony doing on his back elbows. Tony Ferguson.
Yes. Man, crazy stuff.
That's some wild stuff. Yeah, you'll see. To see what actually works is so amazing.
Have you
and
seen
It's a
UFC 1?
blessing. Yes, I love it. Love it. UFC 1. Yeah, if you want to watch something good on YouTube, watch UFC 1 through 10 and watch Pride. Pride fights.
That's where they could beat their shit and smash their heads in with their feet.
Remember
and the-
Pride mode on the
They,
Xbox
We
game?
have that mode at the shop. We
they
have that
didn't
game.
drug test either. Pride didn't drug test. You see the biggest guys of all time.
Oh, that's scary.
Look up Pride Bob Sapp versus and just see what comes up.
Yes.
Because they put him because he was such a big mutant man that they put him up against all the other giants.
I want to shout out the boxer on UFC 1. I can't remember his name. But do you remember this, Kevin? He came up with one glove.
Yeah,
He's
it
like,
was
I knew
whatever you wanna
I
do.
might need this
He was
hand.
like, whatever you want to do, just strategize. But
But I liked that.
But this hand might break if I hit it hard enough.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but he's like, I need this one to grab. I liked that. It was smart.
Yeah, whatever you think looks weirdest.
He still got the shit. fucked
Yoshori
out of him, but-
Mushimoto versus Bob
Oh,
Sapp.
this Yoshimoto is
I got it.
insane.
He's big too. He's like a sumo wrestler.
Just
Look at
skip
Bob
into this
Sapp.
a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead and skip in. Very good.
Just pop right there.
Look at Bob Sapp, guys.
Holy!
I think he was
shit.
honest to God 400 pounds.
What?
And if you've watched
He's rock solid
if
too.
you-
Yeah, look at him.
if you've watched The Longest Yard, he is the guy that you think he is in The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler.
Oh, God damn.
How are you still standing up after getting punched by that?
And here's the thing, this is true reality. You want to talk about reality TV? These guys are trying to finish each other. They got a couple gloves on, and it's not going to be what you think either. You think, oh, these heads are going to explode. You know what I mean? But like, it's just nice to know what would happen, and this is what would happen.
They have slightly lighter gloves in the UFC. Or are they the same ones?
What do you think? What
They have a little bit of padding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need you need
Oh
as,
my
as little as
God.
possible.
I mean, that just the weight of his arm
They should
would
be-
feel like a leg from
Be
most
bare
people.
knuckle.
Yeah, but and you know, bare knuckle is getting very popular.
It should be.
Have you watched it?
I watched the Russian ones where they wear jeans. Have you seen that? When they fight.
No,
they
but,
wear jeans and fight bare knuckle.
but bare knuckle FC is getting very, very popular. A lot of
It
the
makes way more sense. You
a
can
lot
punch.
of the UFC guys are starting to switch,
It's easier on their heads.
and they get cut open, man.
They just get cuts. It's easier on their brain.
They get cut open.
Cuts are no big deal. Your brain getting rattled is way more big deal.
But I don't know if you're coming in full force. The cushion of that glove is going to make a little bit of a difference. I feel like the brain's going to get clocked either way. But I think
You
guys,
can't throw quite as hard as a
but
punch.
guys aren't going to throw as hard. So that's what you're
You
saying.
can't throw as hard.
That's a good
nowhere
point.
near as hard.
That's a point. Because you're going to break that hand. You're going to figure out quick why you don't throw hard. Yeah.
Exactly. Breaking your hand is so fucking easy.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, if you're like in a street fight and you're really going to fight for your life, and you're getting a really good punch in, you're probably going to break your hand. Right?
Yeah.
If you're fighting for your life and you hit something wrong, like, yeah.
Is that punching wrong though? Or
No.
Skip to the very, very end, and then we'll get off of this. Okay, a little bit back. Let's see if there was any kind of cool finish at all. He just kind of nice little uppercut. That's how it goes.
They called it, yeah. He's like, dude, we can't let you take any more beatings. I like that. Thank God. Thank God somebody has a brain out there to not let that continue.
But they were a vicious league, though. They let a lot go.
God
Oh, yeah.
damn, man. What a beast.
I'm going to pee real quick.
But yeah, UFC 1. Did you watch UFC 1 with the Royce Gracie? Royce or Royce? I don't
I
know.
don't think I did. I mean, I wasn't watching it during
But-
the beginning days.
Yeah, the beginning days, no weight class. So it was just literally who was the best. It was like a end-all tournament.
Jesus Christ.
And the guy who won was probably 185 pounds. Isn't that wild?
This guy won. Royce Gracie. Looking right at him.
And then his like family is the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu family, and all his brothers are good. And they say he's not even the best Gracie.
Damn. He just decided to win.
Yeah.
And then the kickbox, he fought against this guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
He got this guy in a submission.
Yep. I mean,
That's how it goes.
exactly. And like exactly
The
what I was
submission
saying
guys are
too.
always going to win.
Like the
right?
the UFC showed it.
Is that what
UFC
Israel
proved it.
does?
No, he does a lot of striking, but he is good at jiu-jitsu. I think he might be a black belt.
So, dude, yeah, if you can submit somebody,
Because
Get 'em.
because people had no idea kung fu people were at the first UFC. You know what I mean? People got embarrassed out there.
Yeah.
People got embarrassed out there. People got leg kicked, and once leg kicks started happening, people were like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is this?" Like like your average like taekwondo,
Like a leg
kung fu,
check?
like people will kick you in your leg in like Muay Thai, and like that changed UFC.
You're like, "Fuck."
That got rid of the kung fu, that got rid of your taekwondo, that got rid of your fake ass ancient martial art.
okay.
But actually, what was I just saying? Muay Thai is probably ancient too, right?
Is that
I
the
have no idea.
transfer of energy thing? Like,
No,
No.
that's Tai Chi. That's Tai
which
Chi.
is bullshit.
And yeah, I bet there were a few Tai Chi guys in the first UFC, and they got embarrassed.
You're not
probably.
going to win against a guy who can submit your ass.
Or he can just kick
He's
the
just
shit out of you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, dude. I'm going to transfer your energy.
And American boxing does good. American wrestling does good. Jiu-Jitsu does good. You know what I mean?
Wrestling is really strong.
Muay Thai.
Kickboxing?
Yeah, wouldn't you say the number one best style, and it's proved in the UFC, is probably wrestling? And Khabib showed that.
Oh, his is more of a jujitsu. Right?
He gets him on the
He's
floor.
more of a wrestler. That's what they say. Like,
Okay, but some of the
but
submissions
eventually
he
he's going to choke
uses-
you. Eventually he's going to choke you, and that's not wrestling.
Right.
But he uses wrestling principles.
There's really good videos
Yeah.
going around of him, his cousin, or in the UFC right now, and him in the corner, and him yelling to his
yeah.
cousin. And
He's
his
like, "Yeah,
cousin
you gotta get him, get him."
exactly following what he's doing. He's like, "Put your leg over his head," and his cousin puts his leg over his head. He's like, "Now take your time, get his arm," and then he gets his arm, and he's like, "And now," and then he does it, and it's just like,
some guy with a big one.
wow, it's just like the
surprised.
perfect team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's awesome.
It's scary.
They're fully hyper focused on that. You know, like I can't imagine those guys ever on their cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just doing that.
They want to be the best.
Yeah.
And leave
I
a
hope
legacy.
he plays Words with Friends or Angry Birds or something on the plane.
Yeah. What do
or
you
something,
think? What do you
know?
think?
I hope
What
he
kind of
does.
hobby does he have? Have you
I think he works a lot.
Mhm.
Only like, does he have like a farm or something? To
He
take
has
care
a
of?
soccer team too. Isn't
What
that
a
crazy?
cool guy.
Yeah. And have you seen the video of him going to that joke restaurant over where he lives? Sorry, I don't know where it is exactly. And they
Kazakhstan.
they act like they're about to spill tea on him, but it's all
Yeah,
empty.
yeah, and the little
Very
guy's there
funny.
too, probably.
yeah,
He hangs
The
out
the
with
little guy. There's the biggest guy around. For
Little
sure.
Khabib.
The teeny guy, you know.
I don't know his name, but we all know what we're talking about. The tiny guy from out that way.
He's a cute little baby man.
Yeah.
Associated.
So many good memes with him.
That's his goddamn
Him
name.
eating and going.
He had a good interview with that Barstool guy.
He actually is really, if you listen to him talk, he seems
funny.
pretty nice.
He's cool.
He's got a good outlook.
Who?
That little kid, the little guy.
Is he?
I forget his freaking name.
Hasbulla.
Hasbulla. You nailed it.
You're like, life is just this. It's like you're just reading the subtitles, but he's talking in his language, and you're like, damn, he's cool.
He is cool.
I want to see a
Do
porn.
they speak Russian?
I think it's a Russian. It's like a Russian.
Are they Jewish?
I was going to say that too, but I'm just not positive.
What if he did
Yeah.
a porno?
They're those Russian Jews that wear the furry hat, right?
Is that called Orthodox?
No, that's the opposite of that.
Opposite.
And they hate each other. Right?
Orthodox.
Oh my
hate
God, I can't get into this too much.
Yeah.
I don't know that much about this, but I know that
Russian Jews.
they're just two different sects of Jews, and they kind of
Mm.
they don't hate each other or nothing, but they're like those ones are they ain't got it quite right.
They don't do it right.
Kyrie,
exactly that kind of deal.
Kyrie West over here. Kanye.
Yeah,
Kanye
I knew it.
Irving.
I knew something was going to
Kanye
be
Irving.
just a bizarre thing to latch onto, right?
Yeah, it is weird, but it's weird. I don't know. We're not going to get into this, right? We should
Nah.
move on
Yeah, it's stupid.
because I'll talk about it. It's weird to me.
I always thought the shoes were stupid. The jackets were a little too puffy.
They snipped him out real quick, but the Kyrie thing is even weirder because he just shared like the what he share? Did y'all see what he shared? You know, Kyrie Irving, the basketball player,
Not really.
because he's suspended. He's you
For
know
what?
he's kind of like agreeing with Kanye, but what he did on Twitter, this is what he did.
Oh, he's suspended for this.
He shared that movie. He shared a picture of that movie. That's like, and it's called Hebrew to Negro is what it's called. Man, this is
boy.
hot stuff right here. This is hot stuff.
He really did that?
Yeah.
Why would he do that?
When did that movie come out?
I don't know. But
Why
this
would
is
he do that? That's
this
bizarre.
That is
You
because
gotta know what you're doing.
like I just didn't know like what are these people getting? Like I just did a little dive, and I think that's what it is. They're sharing this movie. It's a
Weird.
documentary.
Do sports guys not
Not
have
the Candace
publicists?
Owens one, right?
No. It's something about Black Israelites, and if you share that, you're
Ooh.
getting snipped immediately. And isn't that a little weird? I know nothing about it, but just that.
But
just
it's
knowing
weird
that.
that like
They don't want any of them guys talking about anything that's going to shake the world up. And
Yeah.
they're just play your sports and play your music and shut up.
because
That's
I mean,
what
yeah,
they
the
want.
one
That's what they-
one
that's
football
what they
player
want.
just took a knee over black rights, and they cut him out. So
Yeah,
good
that's-
lord, you can't do anything.
You can't.
Yeah.
They want
Yeah.
you to play your sports and do the Pledge of Allegiance and
But
shut
modern
the
day
fuck
slaves.
up. You're on the stage, the grand stage, man. You're getting money. Shut up and just shut up.
that
But-
sucks.
and hopefully I'm
It
right.
does.
And hopefully I'm right about that because that's what I heard. But like before I looked into it, I honest to God couldn't tell you exactly what was done. You know what I mean?
Me
to
neither.
Get these guys
If
completely
they
snipped
have
out.
some weird, wild thoughts, though, you'd
Yeah.
think that they would just keep them to themselves and like
Mhm.
it's weird.
Because they probably thought they weren't being that crazy because they are a little bit out there.
Yeah,
And then
they
they
might
should-
not be
But
okay.
like sharing like a picture of a movie, that's wild. But it is anti.
If it's like a
I don't know.
crazy
I know nothing about the
anti-
movie. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly, yeah.
But I guess people know about it and they're like, no, that's a definite no. You know.
Don't share the Prince of Egypt either.
Let's talk about that. That's a good
The
movie.
crazy thing about the Prince of Egypt is they knew his name was Moses. That's what they say, and
You're right.
that's from
What do you mean?
That's Ari Shafir, an Ari Shafir festival. I just remembered.
They knew his name.
He says they find the baby floating on the river, and they somehow knew his original name, Moses. They're like,
Oh my
That is
God.
weird. But that was a great movie, and I can't imagine them making like when's the next time they're gonna make a big religious movie like that?
that movie was kind of borderline.
They made the
It was
Passion.
nice not to be.
That was SCS's wet dream.
But it was-
it was amazing. They
made two
played
like
that.
that.
They played that every week at SCS.
It wasn't too in your throat with the religion stuff. It was just telling a
because
story.
it is a good story. They could make a lot of more Bible stories into movies. They really could.
That
Hanna-Barbera
studio
did
made
it.
two. They made Prince of Egypt and they made
What else did they do?
it was oh my God, Joseph and the goddamn Dreamcoat or some shit.
They did?
It wasn't
Did
the
they?
Technicolor
I
Dreamcoat.
think
That's
that
a Broadway.
was in it. I think it was all encompassing.
Really? Because I think they're different stories.
But I think they can make Samson. Okay. I think they can make Noah potentially.
These are all the ones that Hanna Barbera already did.
Oh yeah, but they could make them on the big screen. You know, get Brad Pitt involved. You know,
The-
whatever.
The Samson Hanna Barbera one really holds up.
Yeah, that was great, and that's on one of the deep dive episodes that's not even been released, right?
Right.
Joseph, King of Dreams. Remember this?
Oh wait,
Do you remember this?
wait. So that I'm not gonna
Vaguely.
say that's major, but that's pretty.
This was before
looks-
Prince of Egypt. Or no, maybe it was after. Nope, it was after. Prince of Egypt, 98. Joseph, 2000.
Yeah, I'd give Prince of Egypt. That was like an 8 out of 10 movie. That was tremendous.
This was like singing. Joseph and the King of Dreams.
Are these Disney movies?
It could have been
DreamWorks.
Dream. I was going to say
Shrek.
DreamWorks. Yep. Mm-hmm. They had a good look to them too.
Is Prince of Egypt a DreamWorks film as well?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Damn, that's crazy.
And like that was also probably what Road to El Dorado looked the same.
All
right.
same. It's the same.
Atlantis AE or whatever looked the same.
Titan AE.
Whatever it was called.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Atlantis was pretty good.
Was that the same thing?
Look
I
at
just
how
conflated it
beautiful she was. Remember?
Yeah,
Knocks
I
in the
do.
moon.
I do. Yeah, that she left an impression. We were that age. She probably left an impression on us just seeing that face again.
She's got a good face for a cartoon.
Maybe that's why I like Middle
Yeah.
Eastern chicks with big noses.
Yeah, that was a great movie. It had everything. It had a sultriness to it in moments.
Is
It
that-
had like a really hardcore, like kind of scary almost.
I think I just said I just like Jews.
And then this little banshee. This
Yeah,
little
you
banshee.
He likes Jews.
She was a little
Good
bit
for me.
of a
Very
of a
progressive.
harlot too.
She's a harlot, yeah.
Yeah, and the Joseph and the King of Dreams, she was like a Cleopatra, like kind of lady, you know.
You know. Oh, we're gonna call her like a someone who would get the Scarlet Letter back in the day.
A little slut.
She should have just taken the Mary defense. Yeah, it was
Ah.
divine, pregnant.
Yeah, you're right.
Crazy.
Oh, the Mary defense. Like I said, married. Yeah, the Mary defense is rock solid. You
Yeah.
can't do any of that. A matter of fact, it's
was
the
our Lord.
Lord's baby. Everything's different from here on out.
Joseph understood. He said, "Oh man, no, yeah,
I'm gonna go back to building birdhouses.
Yeah.
okay."
Actually, you're gonna get on this donkey. We're going across town.
Yeah,
We know this story.
We're going across town.
across
I'm
town.
gonna take you to the best hotel in the area. It's gonna be crowded. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. You should have got a reservation. I know what I'm doing.
Why are we in a barn?
Yeah, there you go. Setting you up for that.
Oh boy. Did you guys ever go to the drive-in? What do they call that? Nativity show
Maybe not.
in Salisbury.
No, I don't think so. That sounds cool though.
It was a lot. It was by the Shorebird Stadium, that church right there.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all ever see Four Christmases, the movie with Vince Vaughn?
No,
Oh, that's a good one. I love Vince Vaughn. Anybody?
I think I
love
might
it.
have seen that, but like in the background, like while opening presents or something.
scene,
You know,
the scene where he goes to church and then he has to reenact the nativity scene is just, it's hysterical.
I went to a drive-through nativity. Now that I'm
Whoa.
looking at
drive-through nativity.
Yeah,
I went to a drive-in one
And then
where
you
you
gotta
like,
back up. and then
they're
you
on a
gotta back up.
stage.
yeah, like on a huge by the Shorebird Stadium. You can see it just if
See,
you're driving.
I'm
there's
more
a big
into
hill.
a drive-through like Mike. Then you gotta drive in and back up and do all that. That's the whole hassle.
You
What do you mean
drive-
back up?
through. You know what I'm saying? Drive through, drive in.
Drive
Then you
in, like
gotta
a
back
drive-in.
up.
You know, like a drive-in theater.
Yeah, 'cause then you gotta back up. It sucks.
Back. Well, they did the thing where you tune into the radio station and the audio comes into your radio in your car.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like it.
When I went to one, it was like you
There's
drove
birds
through,
chirping.
and there was a cup like this. Yeah, like okay, cool. It's really quick. We're done. It's 3 minutes long.
Praise,
Okay.
praise Jesus.
Praise Jesus. Give me my fucking presents.
It's like
Oh my God.
the lights in Ocean City. Everyone likes that.
Oh, I
but
hate
it's
that.
lame. And it's so cold
There was
when
a
they do it.
there was
Oh,
a
man.
crazy one in Austin too. I never went. I would never go. I was like, fuck that crowded
Yeah.
shit.
Look how ghetto that
I
was.
could take it or leave it, and I'll leave that. I'll leave it. It costs
They're
money,
having-
costs time. Let's stay at home and watch a movie.
Where I work in Berlin, they're having crazy
Home Alone
events
2.
all the time. We're like
Mm-hmm.
Halloween was crazy, and they're having like a tree lighting soon, and they're having a Christmas parade. That place always got something going on.
Yeah. You say Austin? You're talking
Berlin.
about Berlin. Oh, Berlin's cool. And yeah, Halloween. Troy says he loves going to Berlin Halloween.
Really?
Yeah. He says there's people handing out caramel apples. The whole city's lit.
Yes.
The whole streets are filled.
It was great.
Costumes.
I'm going.
They said they
to-
did a thriller flash mob. That was the last thing I wanted to say.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
Flash mobs are always so cringy.
Have you seen the thing they used to do where they would release an audio file on a website, and it was like, everyone go to Central Park in New York at this time and click play on the audio file, and then follow all the instructions. And it'd be like, everyone point. And it'd be like, just a bunch of people like,
Oh my god.
and everyone's like, what's going on? What are they doing? And it'd be like, everyone just start walking this way. And everyone's just like, talking.
On their headphones?
Yeah, everyone listens to an audio. It was an audio file on a. This is a long time ago,
Okay.
like pre like YouTube and shit. It would be
You
an
know,
audio file on a
Peter.
website people would download and put on their iPods, and you're supposed to click play at like exactly 2 p.m.
Jesus.
and everyone would do it in the. It was like
That's
the-
cool.
and
That's
it
a
was
good way to
freak
do a
people
flash
out.
mob. That's a good way to do a flash mob. That's
What
very
if you just
sneaky.
got gunned
Very sneaky.
down because you scared some people?
Mike thinks everyone in New York is just shooting everybody. It's
No,
not
no.
the 80s.
Hey, let's all
It is
chill
now.
out. No one's gonna shoot anybody. We all got to get back to normal. I'm just kidding.
I actually heard you can't have guns in New York.
Yeah, tell that to the other criminals.
Exactly. A gun.
If they want a gun, they're going to get a gun. Am I wrong?
That's one of the biggest laughable things ever. A gun-free zone.
Tell that to the Oblot.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Nah, I shouldn't say that. They'll get on a fucking bus. A Greyhound and come down here and gun my ass down.
Yep.
Beep that out in post. Shout out to Beep.
What, dude, I cannot believe it's November.
Yeah. This feels.
What's
great.
going on?
Feels great out here.
It's going to be... Oh, yeah, wow. It's going to just fast forward. April. Oh, no, I'm 35. Oh, no,
It
I'm
snowed pretty
42.
good last year, though.
Yeah.
It was my first year back in Maryland, so I was like, it better fucking
Yeah.
snow.
This feels very unseasonable. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like a quarter of the way into November, and it is just beautiful out. It's crazy.
But it'll get cold. Before you know it, you'll be like, "Fuck it. I hate it. I hate the cold, man."
Yeah, me too.
I'm not a big fan.
We should all just drive south.
For the
North
winter?
Carolina.
Asheville, man, I was just there. Nice.
I would do Asheville.
They got a lot of breweries.
Yeah, and that's a bigger market too. That helps.
Not much.
You know the
Asheville is tiny.
yeah, but
Racists.
actually the National Folk Festival, which was in Salisbury for the last 3 years, was in Asheville before.
Asheville is cool.
Mm.
I just went there because that's where Mountain Glass is, and they're like the main glass supplier in the country. So when we moved from Texas to here, we diverted and went to Asheville, and I picked up a bunch of shit, like cases of tubing and rod and stuff to save
Nice.
myself hundreds of dollars in shipping.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Because shipping glass is so fucking
The
expensive.
padding and the materials. I bet.
And some of it's going to come broken.
Mm. Yep. Regardless.
Yeah.
Mm. That's the brakes.
There's this
pun
highway.
intended.
There's this highway in on the way to Asheville up in those mountains where it makes every 18-wheeler pull off at this stoplight, and the stoplight just has a sign in front of it they have to read about how they have to set their brakes and it has a map of the coming hill and where they're gonna
Oh my God.
if something goes bad, where they can pull off,
Oh my God.
where they need, what speed they need to go to in certain places, and they have to stay in certain lanes. 'Cause
Earning their money.
Dude, the fucking mountain is insane there. It was a crazy 4-lane wide highway with a speed limit of like 30 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Huge highway, but it was like crazy windy and up.
That's wild.
I don't ever want to drive anything bigger than the car I have now.
Nah, it would be it would be very nerve wracking. Yeah, I can't do the RVs, or at least right
Dude.
now. I've never done it.
One time I had to drive I think an 18-foot truck or something from Detroit to Baltimore
Mm.
in a blizzard last year, and it was one of the scariest things I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, I bet.
And we were going up this huge hill, and I had the thing was just floored.
uh-huh.
I was going as fast as the thing would go, and I'm going up this hill, and all these cars in front of me were losing traction and started falling back down the hill, and I just had to weave like off the road on this
Yikes.
shit. Because if I had stopped, there's no way I'm getting going again.
Oh my God.
And I was like, we gotta get home. I'm trying to get home and
yeah,
go to
exactly.
bed.
Exactly.
And I was just gunning this bitch.
Wow, that's
And
some real-
Ben Hancock was in the passenger seat just going, go, Jack, go, go.
Ben.
And I'm just whipping this huge truck between these,
I think
the
Ben-
ass ends kicking out and stuff.
Ben's awesome. We got to get Ben on here. He should be our first guy.
That was a scary, scary adventure.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
And it was
Yeah,
my first
good
time-
for you to be able to handle that situation. And now the fall leaves are upon us. It's
Thought
on
they
my
might
computer. And actually, boys, we got to wrap this up because I got a studio session. But how long officially have we gone?
I one time had to drive a truck and a trailer from it was like the O.J. Simpson's Bronco. And
Whoa.
my landscaping guy was like, all right, you got to take this whole trailer and this whole thing, you got to drive it across Delmar.
135. We're good. We're past the 130.
Okay.
What
But
Mike have to
yeah,
do?
I didn't want to cut you off.
No, it was pretty much it. And I was going to say, fuck you, Blair. I didn't want to drive that truck.
Blair. Fuck Blair.
And I quit the job, and I told him I had gotten this is the funniest thing ever. I really needed to have a good excuse in my brain, so I was like, yeah, I got some girl pregnant. I can't come to work, and then I never came to work again.
Oh my! And what job was that?
Landscaping. I was like, this is the worst job ever. I'm gonna make an excuse and quit.
And you said you got a girl
I
pregnant.
should have just said, fuck you, I'm not working here. I was
Yeah,
like,
for real.
That is
Dude,
a
it's some
hilarious
weird.
excuse.
It was weird. My brain needed an excuse, so I was like, okay, what would make sense?
I'm glad
If
we
you
got
got
that
some
in
girl
there.
pregnant, he'd be like, "We can give you extra hours, man. You need money for
You wanna know what
diapers
he
and
said?
shit."
You wanna know what
Yeah.
he said?
What?
What did he
He's
say?
like, well, that's weird. I wouldn't think you would quit a job after that.
Yeah.
And I was like, well.
That's a George Costanza kind of way out.
Yeah, dude.
Well.
My favorite George Costanza quote.
I would never
is,
do that anymore.
I finally have an answer for the question, "What do I do?" And now I have a girlfriend because he gets a job, and
Oh,
every
man.
girl's like, "What do you do for a living?" And he never had a job before, and he finally gets a job.
Oh,
He's like, I got
yeah.
this stupid girlfriend. I got an answer for the question. What do you do?
Man, that's funny. But yeah, I got a girl pregnant. I can't landscape anymore. Is where we're gonna leave this pod. I'm glad we got that in there.
What
That's
the fuck?
hilarious.
I don't know, man. I did it. I said it. Mic drop. Play me
Oh,
the
wait, we gotta
music.
You
let it
can't
be.
mic drop. You got to play the music, and you got to get us out of here.
Play with the music. See? Thanks for tuning in. It was a good one. I want you all to have a good week. Start bundling up because I don't think this weather's going to last long, fellow Salisburyans. Hey, thanks for being cool. It was a nice one. I don't think we're going to be able to do an outside one for a couple months.
Hey, if we can, though, we will try to do it.
Squirrel. Hey, he just made a leap. All right, guys, I got to go squirrel watch. Peace.